Hello everyone, I am your favorite interdimensional insanity or master of ordnance and everything that can be combustible, Crimson Network. I am back yet again with Vintage Story, which I will be unmuting here in a second. Last we left off, we had just gotten a saw and a bucket, so now we'll continue on with that. Go on. Now, time to unmute my pals.
Alright, so here we are.
There we go. Did my little intro.
Yeah, I was just showing off my new 3D avatar. It's still, as I said, it's still a prototype, but... Hold on, why are you not... Okay, I got the data received. Please let me launch the server. Thank you.
Mr. Fulcrum, what are you doing with that cloth?
What am I doing with the what?
Your cloth. Get that away from you, Mr. Fulcrum. It's not appropriate. I work for you.
Oh, for are we starting with these jokes already?
Oh no, it's like I can lean over and just like, this cloth. I can do like the sassiest lean too.
Although, I guess Crimson will have to be HR department. Mr. Crimson! Mr. Crimson!
Okay, we got a bunch of berries.
No.
I
We
don't
have a
work
lot
for
of
him.
berries.
Apparently, I'm the landlord.
Yes. There you are. No, right click.
Where else would I be than apparently making a giant pile of dirt smaller?
I'm running on all the roofs and the walls.
Oh, I missed a pile of dirt. How did I not notice that?
I got a pile of dirt. I got a pile of dirt. And guess what's inside it is what you're doing, basically.
Let's go. Look up.
No.
Why are you on?
Damn.
Let's...
Wow, that was a massive failure.
Yeah, it's like...
It's a good thing nobody got it on camera.
This whole screen was...
I was staring at him.
Oh, okay, someone got it on camera.
Yeah,
I'm
that was the whole point.
busy, okay? I'm doing shit.
I was gonna feel his camera was spear and it hit the edge. I was like, it's the Olympics.
Yeah, you know that's gonna be a clip.
Hey, Soul.
What?
I have somebody in my chat named SoulTech Gaming, who is a very fantastic fellow streamer, and they also do Abiotic Factor.
Oh, hey. So, before you get too deep in this, do you want to see if you get a bonus for...
Already too deep in this.
You got all this horse shell. I don't know if you multiple like
Is it a wild plant?
Yes.
Then yes, it does.
Cool. Because there's like hundreds of them. If you get extra, it's great.
And eventually
Hey,
I'm gonna
Skull,
get around to harvesting berries.
you've got the shovel, right?
Shovel? I have a shovel, but...
Does anyone else have a shovel?
there
Yes.
should be shovels leaning against the sides of things. I put a few down. In fact, I can see one right in front of me.
I can. Let me go.
Okay, hold
If you
on.
want to water, I'll just...
Astral, you might want to grab a shovel to make that go by just a bit quicker.
I was just doing this so you can put your first ones down here. Just fill this one up with water.
Yeah, there's a shovel right here.
Where's...
Over by what's going to be the blacksmith. Thank you.
Yeah, if you look at yeah, if you
I'll
look
shovel
at,
it out
like,
if you
no,
want to have shoveling. I'll shovel.
if you look at the pillars, you'll find shovels here and there.
No. Each is so bad right now.
How do you set the tools against those?
Shift click on the ground.
Anybody want a bronze armlet?
Sure, I'll take it.
Right, come here.
Is it armor?
No. It doesn't seem to have any values, but we can wear it.
Clothes.
You have clothes.
Better clothes. How do I?
Found more blue clay.
Oh. How's it going? You going your World of Pain on Adventure Story? It hasn't been so much of a World of Pain, Soul.
Yet.
As,
Toss me the your shovel.
Yay! I don't have to walk all the way back to get this watering can filled.
Well, you do still want to water the.
You're done watering
You still want you still want to water the area. Just make sure it's 100%
no.
watered.
No, this just means I don't have to go all the way back to the bloody river.
Well, I'm pretty sure those will keep the water the ground moist.
You still need to water it a little bit. It just doesn't have to do it.
It doesn't keep it 100% moist, which means you can get a little bit extra growth out of it.
Shovel. But honestly, the biggest part is free you do other stuff.
Yeah.
Shovel? I'll dig.
I don't have a shovel.
Here, hold on.
Well, I had one, but it broke.
Oh, okay.
There's two more in the friggin' stockpile that I made.
There's also shovels laying all over the place around the
Nope. They're spears.
forge.
Those are all spears.
Were they all spears? I thought there was one in a shovel.
Yeah.
Anyway, Crims, I threw a shovel at you.
We have sanity
Did you?
enabled, right?
Give me a sec.
I meant Crumb.
What do you need?
Oh, this is a shovel.
Oh, he's filling my area up with more dirt to.
Well, this is the gravel that I can't really hold on to.
And I should probably eat something before I start starving.
Well,
Yes,
we have a lot
eat
of
the
food.
gravel. Plenty of nutrition.
Or do we have skull? Do we
Tempt me,
have
I will
temporal
try it.
stability on?
No. I mean, if
The-
you mean if it makes it more stable, no.
What was your question from?
If we had temporal stability on.
All the stuff's like default stuff's turned on for the most part.
Oh yeah, so we have
Changes.
its temporal stability is on the.
We definitely
sanity.
had a temporal storm.
And we
Like-
hidden, and the walls started bleeding.
The wall started whispering.
Also, my gear's only slightly turning. Okay,
Oh,
can't decide which
it-
direction it wants to turn.
Yes, that's fine. Soul's response, kindly screw that. Yeah.
Oh, you got the rest of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Skull,
Yeah, I was just gonna make your life easier.
there
Yep.
are berries. There are lots of berries.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I harvest them then?
I should probably harvest them, huh? You're gonna have to follow behind me though, because my inventory's full.
Yeah, give me a sec. I have to toss out my. Not toss out, but. Hold
We need to double the farm plots this way, don't we?
on. Yeah, I have them, but.
I mean, there's space for it.
Ooh, you got. Oh, Soul, you got your new
Just the
internet.
flax
Nice.
takes so long.
No, I was gonna wait until all the berries were done before we went around harvesting them.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
That way they're all caught up together.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanna-
actually, that's a good idea.
If you want an accurate time for how long it takes for flax to grow, take a look at the farm inside the wall, because that'll be a bit more of a.
Oh, these are at 2 of 9.
That'll be a bit more accurate.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember farming fertilizer.
Oh, the flax is on low fertility.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
It's because the flax was built before we had the stuff, but he didn't want to start over again either.
So yeah, I guess we should have one flax field and then vegetable fields.
Potash.
Well, we'll probably have a few flax fields, to be honest.
Oh, I meant like one this whole all 5 of these should probably be
Well,
flax.
you load up the wrong Minecraft mod pack, it ends up becoming ultra hardcore mode survival. Yeah, I've done that where I accidentally loaded up Realcraft's easel. How you doing?
I've got a spot right here.
And I'll be right back. I'm gonna
I don't know if it's just the water.
up crumbs.
Yeah, no, that's just the water wibbly.
Ketlab, I appreciate what you said, but I don't readily give out my Discord information.
Yeah, we have a policy. If you don't know, you making the Grinner fear their god. Yes, the Grenier. Oh, feel that. Been designing 2 different mod packs. I used to do mod packs, and then I realized that I'm not very good at making them stable. Which is kind of like a thing that happens a lot.
I mean, I can't imagine it being easy to make a mod pack stable.
Also,
Also,
you have to actually know JavaScript coding in order to be able to make it. Hello.
Yeah.
It also really depends on the game too. Some games are just.
I love my internet.
Also, apparently,
I'm watching both of your streams.
apparently, the water follows its own logic in this game, because I don't need to pull from a source block with the bucket. Not complaining, just interesting observation.
bunch of sticks out of that. Do we need more firewood?
We always need more firewood.
Okay, hold on. How do I...
Pretty sure it's.
Wait.
Yeah.
Crumb. Hand me half of that stack, please. I can... Hold on.
Give me the soil.
Thank you.
I need
I can
someone-
turn the logs into planks.
Oh, right, yeah.
But-
Service, stabilist, and like months just editing models and fights and roughly 80 hours making quests. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that, Soul. I do not have that kind of knowledge.
Hey, can somebody come here and get this church stone I've been producing?
On it. Hold on, there's a block of sand. Why?
Also, 51 flint would be great to get rid of, too.
You can toss me the flint, too.
You want a spearhead?
Do you want a bowl of soup?
Keeps giving me like one or two of these back.
Yeah, because...
I also have blue clay if you need it.
Hey, Crimson?
What? Nope. Thank you, Crumb. I did need those. They're like not what I wanted to do. I need something to eat, but my inventory's full.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I will give you a bowl of meat. Actually, there's a bowl of meat on the ground.
Hey, Crimson, you want some copper?
Yeah, I've got copper in my inventory. Just toss it to me.
All right.
There you go.
26 more.
Storage.
Thank you. That'll go a long way into making more stuff, like proper storage. That's my next
I don't know
goal.
if I'm probably not outproducing an actual your actual mine or whatever it is, but
Oh no! Like even a low quality mine will get me about 20-ish chunks, and when I smash those chunks, copper chunks with a rock, I get roughly 6 copper per chunk.
And I smash it with a hammer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
We should probably head back and we should probably head back to the longhouse and take a nap. It is about 21 hours.
hey, can you do anything with metal parts and metal scraps?
yeah.
Yes, keep those.
I was mostly talking to Crimson, what if he could do anything, since he seems to be taking over the blacksmithing.
Oh, blacksmithing and clothing, since I am the tailor.
There we go. By the way, this thing tracks my head really nicely. That was actually me. I had to crack my neck. Oh, that's much better. Hey. By the way, I actually designed this thing and rigged it myself. I will because I can. So it's like I can do this. You see this, Claw?
I can't leave the bed.
Hit space, or...
Control. It
Shift.
should be
Control barrel.
shift.
Damn it.
Oh no,
Wanna
Mr.
get rid of these-
Fulcrum. Where's that claw going?
I don't
Why are
trust
you
him.
teabagging me, Astral?
Will you go to bed so we can pass the night before something comes up and smacks one of you? Because I'm not joking. The enemies in this game will just randomly enter your house to smack you. It's actually one of the most entertaining things.
Door. Did somebody close the door?
Yes,
We don't
I
have a
did.
back door yet.
Oh, we don't have a door, apparently.
Well, we don't have a back door, but it's also a 2x1 spot.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Toss
yeah.
me something, Crimson. I'll give you food. You food.
Place the hammer down. How the it's shift to place shit down, right, Chrome?
Control shift.
Ah, this isn't the control part.
I forgot. We're
gave you
just
some
storing everything at that other area,
Thank you,
right?
Chrome.
Yeah, it's bolt. I'll take the bolt back.
Let me know when we have more cobblestone so I can finish the road inside.
What? We were using not Mar. What was?
Granite stand. Do you want that?
We were using granite.
Where is the granite?
I don't know, but you're taking
Yeah,
it for granite.
Ugh.
I hate you so much.
Where you at, Skull? I got some sand for you.
So you
Just
Soul,
stacked it with
Soul,
piles
you,
of sand.
Soul, you
I'm doing
think
other
we
stuff.
have you think you have a berry addiction? Like you look, this is all berries.
Mm.
Oops, all berries.
Damn it! I know that episode too.
The commercial of Captain Crunch? It's a commercial.
No,
right?
no, it's a freaking. So I like animation. I love animation. I actually do enjoy American Dad.
Like
but
you
the
said,
fun-
I like animation. Like it's like, yeah, I'm a hipster that likes animation.
How do you do, fellow Chid? Chid?
What
I think
the
I'm missing
hell?
I think I'm missing a letter in there.
You guys sound like a slur too.
It did. That was not intentional. That's the best part.
And also not intentional, you keep peeking my audio somehow. I'd like to know how.
I mean, he was screeching. I wasn't really surprised.
Okay, Skull, where are you?
I'm in storage trying to get clean my inventory a bit.
Did you give me all the granite you had?
I think I have any granite.
Give me the blue clay as well.
Oh, okay. That I have.
Yeah. Oh, that little bit will help.
I haven't been getting it as much.
Oh, did it actually get mostly reduced to cutaway jokes or bad humor? Because remember, American Dad actually had a lot of decent jokes, which is part of the reason I liked. That's not just sorry, he meant not now. Okay, yeah.
Seth MacFarlane is good at what he does.
The Orville was amazing.
He's a Star Trek nerd too.
I know.
Yeah, the
I
whole show
believe
is
he,
an-
I believe
is
he
an
was
homage
actually in
to
Star Trek
show.
Enterprise as as one of the
Background
like-
extras? Yeah, I think so.
yeah, he was one of the extras that ran the transporter in one of the episodes.
So speaking of nerds, apparently I was reading it was part of the biography for God, what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. He was talking about Star Wars. He's like, so apparently he approached George Lucas and said he would take any role, even a stormtrooper.
Crumb.
What's up? Fuck it.
Since you're expanding the farm, I'm leaving you to do all that. I'm gonna go get more.
Jawohl, mein Kommandant.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna go get more stuff. Just give me a sec.
Is
Wait,
the
how do
saw
I-
laying down in the smithy, by the way?
Granite, andesite. Oh, good. I can.
Anyway, continuing.
My shovel broke. The rest is you.
Okay, hold on. What?
Your shovel.
What was your question, Astral?
Is the saw laying down for when we want to build some stuff?
No, the saw stays with me.
Okay, well that seems very tyrannical.
No, it's he's going to be getting the most use out of it.
Exactly.
We might want another saw then, so we can be like, okay, it's time to do something.
Those are very expensive.
Very expensive.
You have to wait until we're actually to the point where we can regularly produce stuff before that.
Well,
Yeah.
there's other things people can use the saws for other stuff besides things the same. It's now a bottleneck.
For the most part, saws are only used in making
Wood?
well, in making
Planks,
planks.
Yeah,
I think
pretty
they're
much.
an ingredient for some machines later or something like that.
Yeah, but that's later on.
Toss me your shovel, Crumb. I'm broke.
That's
Hold on. How do I
chirped.
think it's
You.
you? It's almost broken, but
Yeah, mine did break.
But no, taking a saw out into the field probably isn't a...
No. I just meant have one laying around the smithy area. Be like,
oh yeah,
okay,
no I
I need some planks. So you
that's,
just make some planks.
You get 12
probably
planks
be more
per
efficient.
saw use. You're not going to be using the saw a whole lot. Plus,
Hey.
most of the items that require planks also require nails, which requires copper.
oh yeah, true. And here we go.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why I'm going
Got
out
cut
at the
off.
moment.
The sound alerts when it cuts off. I don't know why. What's this?
By the way, I think my sound alerts are still broken. Ow! Fucking pig.
Hey, don't be disrespectful to
Okay.
just police officers.
So 2 logs and a saw gives me a long bow stave.
Yeah. What was the thing I was? Yeah. I think your point's even
Apparently,
better.
this
Why
channel
did
is no longer blue line
And a
friendly.
long bow stave and a saw gives me
For
the
the
weaker
love
bow
of-
stave.
Hey, if you can't make fun of the police, what can you make fun of?
I wasn't making fun of the police. A pig is literally chasing me down because they're
I made the
aggressive.
joke.
I live in America. You're not allowed to make fun of the police. It's illegal.
Leave me alone, you.
It's not actually illegal, but that doesn't matter if they're in front of you.
So it's illegal according to cops, and that's all that matters.
Wait, why do I have a second shovel?
Get back here, pig! You're weak. I will finish the job.
You need to
Yeah.
get a Snickers bar. You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Yeah, apparently,
Okay,
a county over, the cops
You need your
apparently
shovel for
tried
a
to.
night, but yeah.
end
Okay,
the
hold up.
guy's-
Okay, hold up. Astral, I got a pig here for you to skin. I'm at 581 by 113 by 981.
Now I don't know how to.
It's really annoying that you can't just pick animals up and bring them back.
581.
Honestly, it's only like one extra thing. Just get it yourself. It's only one extra.
I have a little penalty at getting materials from animals if I carve them, and I don't even have a knife.
What direction? Just what direction are you at from the base?
South-ish. Like,
I'll just run south until I see you.
southeast-ish.
581 would be southeast. So
Yeah, I don't know how to. I know how to read the coordinates. I just.
They should be right under your mini-map.
Yeah. There. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. Is there a way to like make a marker with that information?
yeah, you just once you get the information, it's kind of why I have you guys either repeat it multiple times or type it out in chat.
Yeah.
Because
we
otherwise,
start
I
typing it.
You good, Crumb?
Through this? Yeah, I'm
I see you now.
I'm just being Santa Claus right now. I'm ho-ho-hoing.
Apparently, I'm Krampus.
You are grumpy.
I definitely do not win
Oh,
the
is that a
grumpy,
bot?
title in this.
I didn't say you were grumpier than Crimson.
Wait, what?
Welcome to to veteran chirping, everyone.
Pig's right here.
Since when did you wear the latex straps? I'm sorry, what?
It's the right click. I can just stab you in the ass.
I just
Okay, if I remember correctly, over here should be granite. Or, yeah, granite.
I don't know why that broke me so much.
What?
But that's an axe. It said, since when did you wear the latex straps? And my brain's just like, I just stopped, and Eric can see me just glance over at my other monitor. It's just like,
His wheels are turning.
Did you pick up
the wheels are turning, but the hamster is dead.
What was the question, Astral?
I said I didn't know Fulcrum got a gimp suit.
You're not helping.
No, I never said I was going to.
You were
Also, I'm not
expecting
being
him
paid.
to help?
I'm definitely not being paid to help.
I mean, he is helping, just not positively.
I need to make more. I need to make more hose. Okay.
Chat's a bunch of perverts anyways, you know.
My chat definitely.
You make it so tempting to make, to not make jokes. Or you make it so tempting to make certain jokes, Chrome.
Okay, I need to make that. There, the hoe heads.
Yeah, do you like the best, You know what the best question to ask a cops at your door who don't have a warrant?
Donut?
Got a
Nope.
warrant?
Nope. Ask them if their vests are rated for 762.
No, don't
Hey,
do that.
hey, do you have a permit for that? Are those level 4 plates?
Apparently, somebody actually asked that in our state one time. Apparently, there were 5 people in their house too, and they all had rights.
Yeah, the problem with that is an implicit threat, which actually is illegal.
Not technically. It's a question. I mean, they can claim it's a threat, but they would actually lose in most of our states' fucking courts on that one.
Any judge would be like, yes, that is a threat.
Apparently, our judge did not. Mostly because they didn't have a warrant, and they didn't have a reason to be there.
They are allowed to knock on doors and ask questions.
Yeah, but
apparently they were demanding to be let in.
Oh no, see, that's another level of asshole.
wait,
Basically, they said that if you don't open the door, we're gonna kick it down. They're like, hey, are those plate are your vests rated for 762? Apparently, was their response. Also, should we know there were only 3 cops and 5 guys inside?
See, there are a lot of problems with the castle law and ways interpreted, but it does also apply to cops if they don't have a warrant.
Yeah, I mean, those guys were apparently planning on
Hold on,
putting
I went to the wrong place.
those cops down like dogs if they came in, and the cops were... Honestly, with 5 guys, that entire town's police department was outgunned.
Did they have good hamburgers?
Yeah, because that particular town only has 5 cops
He just said
total.
ignored it.
It just dawned on me what you said.
Yeah, he just ignored it.
Yep.
He's gonna ignore all of our puns. Don't worry about it.
That wasn't a pun.
What? I'm busy getting shit for you fuckers. Quit trash talking me.
No, let's talk
No.
We're
about
not talking about you.
That's even better. You hit the wrong person.
He said, yeah,
Were
we're
your ears burning?
I heard he ignored you and was like, wait, I'm the only other person here that could respond besides you 3, so they must be talking about me.
No, they're talking to me.
Let me explain the joke so it's funnier. So he said, those 5 guys says, oh, do they have good hamburgers? He waited 15 seconds and it just went on.
Huh.
I was sitting there going, and I am very slow tonight. I don't know why.
Clearly.
Because then I started laughing because then I got it. It's like, man, I feel stupid.
Also, sometimes if you don't get the joke, you can just pretend you got the joke, and they're ignoring it.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 guys, to further explain the joke so it's even funnier, is a hamburger company.
I've never even
West
been
Coast.
to 5 guys before. I've never
It's
seen
not
one,
very
actually.
good.
They are basically the standard for fast food. They are what most fast food burgers should be measured against, which doesn't make them great, but they are good for fast food burgers.
Aren't they expensive?
Yes.
They're not any more expensive than anything else anymore. That's in that section. Like McDonald's is more expensive now too, so they're really
Well,
not special.
McDonald's also is overpriced, so
That is true.
their meals get smaller, their prices get higher, and then they try to tell you they're doing it for your health.
Okay,
Because
so
they make money.
Like,
How-
we do juice.
how else are they supposed to pay off the McGambling debts?
I think I just spilled a baby's money because I got no weed. No, the important thing to remember about McDonald's, they actually make I think about 75% of their money is from real estate.
Actually, yeah, no, you're not wrong
From
on
their
that. That's actually something I went through a while
From
ago.
their franchisees.
I have eaten the Minecraft meal. The Nether Flame sauce sucks. It tastes disgusting.
Apparently, Starbucks is into banking.
Oh god, the like one I don't particularly enjoy McDonald's that much.
Do we have any more
I have no
questions?
choice. We only have 3 fast food restaurants, and one of them is McDonald's.
Okay.
Sorry.
What was your...
Do we have any more flags or just all we got right now?
No.
we always need more flax.
Yeah, but I'm out of seeds. Is what he's asking about seeds.
We could always use more flax seeds.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like
no,
what
someone
I'm saying is
asked
we
if
don't
we had any more.
have any. I don't think.
So basically, when that we gotta wait till that crop grows.
I'm checking. I have a seed bin here somewhere.
It's in your bed.
It's in your pocket.
Right.
It's your footlocker.
My footlocker is the seed vault. The seed vault of Iceland. Turn out spelled onion.
Speaking of that, in
Yeah.
in a
for flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
in a
Horse tail's not the only one that can go like that, but it's one.
Spelled. Anyways.
Oh, this is a double flex tool, isn't it?
Crimson, what was your question?
it wasn't so much a question, but in a game called, I believe it's Anno 2077 or something like that.
Honestly,
One of the
I think technically it would be worth just replanting the flags.
No, you don't get seed flags. Anyways,
Yeah,
Anno 2077?
one of the DLCs in that city/business game, it's kind of weird. You actually get to go to, I believe it is, that's what you just mentioned, and repair a whole bunch of stuff on it while getting a ton of other helpful stuff out of it.
Is that stuck in the fence now?
You can type lol.
Because I didn't want to walk over.
He didn't want to talk over me again, and I do
Wait, is your
appreciate
inventory
that.
full?
It'd be nice if you did
Yes,
that for me
yes,
for a
it is.
change. You're always talking over me.
Well, Crum and I were doing dumb shit, so I didn't want to interrupt him with dumb shit. Stuff that matters, I'll walk over. Like dumb shit, no.
It's still
Anyways.
just as irritating, even if it.
So I've got stage 5 out of 9 for that, 5 out of 7 for the onions, 5 out of 8 for parsnips, 6 out of 7. We're gonna have more carrots here soon.
You have some more berry bushes in the plant box, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I saw. Hold on. Go check.
Crumb, I've got a gift for you.
I am... we have enough of those. Yeah, what's up? I can make bread!
I knew that was going to be your reaction!
I have a gift for you too. Testicular cancer.
I thought you were gonna say testicular torsion, which is
That
even
reminds
worse.
me of that scene with the new Batman show, whatever, where she's like, she shoots someone with a cancer gun. It's like, Harley,
Oh,
how
that was
could
the
you?
Harley Quinn show, yeah.
Yeah, Harley, how could you? I'm so sorry.
You know, Crumb, my mind immediately went to that meme from that channel too.
I don't understand the meme, but
The YouTube channel with a bunch of wizards doing shit, and a lot of his shorts will be like short wizard battles where each wizard gets cast one spell, and one of the spells that's commonly cast is a testicular torsion, or instant Brazilian wax.
Oh,
I think the one I saw, the guy cast manual breathing.
Oh yeah, you
No,
bastard!
It's not really a meme. It was one of those TikTok things where people were just making those things at each other. It was literally a wizard war where they were like using those like meme formats to cast spells at each other just because they were like, fuck it, why not? So
Okay, how do I make
you
bread?
can put that in oven probably.
I'm trying to figure out how to make the dough. This is spelled.
By the way, I think we should do the door to this wall or this wall. So we have to go all the way up.
I need a black ceramic jug.
I think we should leave it right where it is, so the Astro has to walk all the way around the building.
I'll punch him in both.
I'll put it
Yeah.
back again.
Yeah, if you're doing something, if you're gonna be spiteful to be mean, I'll do it. I'll fight.
So we can use the bucket.
Oh, you need water like that.
Yeah, no, the bucket works perfectly. Okay, so
Oh my god, I'm add meat to the bread to make sandwich.
Besides, going around doesn't cost you that much fucking time.
It's not about time, it's just more, it's like, yeah, it's just not
Somehow, I don't think the very first building we made, though, is going to get much change.
no.
Probably not. Honestly, it might be torn down into something else.
What do we need for leather?
Or it's just going to stay there exactly as it is, as the rest of the place get built around it. Just
Uh,
So what do we need for
Crumb,
leather?
I need food.
Does this crock pot. Just use your bowl. You got that.
I didn't have a bowl.
Okay.
Thank you, Crumb.
I still have exactly one bowl of meat.
Yeah, keep your bowl on you so you can just pull from the crock pot.
Well, Crumb tossed it to me, so I was tossing it back to him.
Your crocks are running low.
Yeah, I know. I need to make more food. Which requires me to go get some firewood. I think I need to cut more firewood. Yeah, we're running.
A couple of trees have grown around.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can turn all that into firewood. I've got plenty of planks for when I start getting nailed, which will happen after I make some more granite and cobblestone blocks. But I need to go out and get clay first.
You can also eat TNT and be healthy once. Yeah, you can eat. You can also eat tinfoil once and be healthy.
Tinfoil is steel, so it wouldn't really be bad. But
it's aluminum.
No. Most anything that says tinfoil is actually rolled steel.
Yeah, it's just very thin.
Yeah, aluminum
if tinfoil is steel, why the fuck is it so shiny?
Because it's the roller. It's literally because the smooth side is the side that touches the roller.
Also, aluminum cans are mostly steel as well.
No, aluminum cans are mostly aluminum. That's why they're recycled.
I was gonna say no. Well, they're mostly aluminum because I can recycle those.
The very top
they're
is
aluminum.
steel.
Oh, the seal part. The seal around the top is steel.
Yeah. The seal around the top, I could believe, would be steel, but most of the cans should be aluminum.
Also, when tin cans are mostly steel, the tin is around the seal. Because it's a good soft metal.
I worked at I got that. I was talking about. I meant tin cans are mostly steel. Because I worked at a...
Oh, you weren't talking about soda cans. Fair enough.
No, I was talking about the cans you get, like soups and shit.
That I couldn't tell you. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they were steel.
The seals around those cans used to be lead.
I mean, that was also a really long time ago, but...
No, not really. 30 years.
No, 30 years ago they weren't.
I'm pretty sure there were still lead in them.
We pretty much 30 years ago it was.
Sorry, 50. Because I forgot it's.
I was gonna say,
25.
yeah. I was like, yeah, we banned lead in food products more than 30 years ago.
All right, guess what just finished? By the way, Astral.
Bread.
The pelts.
Nice. But what? So what do you need to make leather?
We need tanning, which requires oak.
We also need borax, because that's the initial step.
Where do you get? Oh, you get borax from material or borax in chert, and stone borax and claystone.
Is there no?
Wait. Hold on. Did it say you could substitute borax with chert?
No. I was saying where you can find it. So borax. No, it looks like it's been basically every rock, so... You can find bits of it on the surface.
Borax?
Yeah.
I mean, borax is a mineral. I have some somewhere, but it's not enough to do any real tanning with it.
Making a sand pile disappear.
I mean, you still have that chert pile to work through. That's right next to the wall.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the stuff that's in my inventory currently.
Fair enough.
I haven't watched the Minecraft movie yet. Oh, hey, tree.
I heard from Toxic that it's not bad, but it's not great either.
It's a video game movie. Of course, it's not bad, but also not great.
I heard it's bad enough to be fun. It's a bad movie, but it's...
Well, now, hold on. I'm surprised that people say it's at least decent, because most video game movies are hot ass.
And then there's the Battleship movie, which had no reason having that kind of epic scene with the boat.
It had no reason to really exist either.
Well, obviously, I actually enjoyed the Battleship movie. It is.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it.
Better if it hadn't been called Battleship, but...
It's actually based on the game. It is inspired by the game.
Oh, that one scene doesn't count.
That's literally the only thing that makes it based on the game is that one scene.
Okay, we've got another that.
So no one has a lumber bonus, right?
No,
not correct,
I don't
no.
think that's even a class.
No, that's a modded thing, I think.
Besides, the Minecraft movie doesn't have to do that great. It just has to be better than Snow White.
I mean, anything made by Disney isn't that hard to beat at the moment.
Yeah, at least fix Crimson's randomly placed dirt blocks. No, I'm keeping them there because it makes you mad, Easel.
In fact, he's gonna add more. And just to further irritate you, we're gonna build every house with an offset door to the side.
Oh, please don't do that.
I'm gonna put a door on each end of the house, and one's gonna, but they're not gonna be in the center. There's gonna be one on the left side, and then the opposite side is gonna be one on the right side.
Oh, that's fine, okay.
You know, I don't think anyone's gonna mind if you disappear for a bit, Skull.
I mean, you might, because if I disappear, you know, you can't play.
I meant your character, not
Hey,
not you
Astral, where are at
physically.
the moment?
I just laid down some extra dirt I picked up. So,
I have something for you.
is it the claw?
No.
The claw.
Actual armor.
Well, I wouldn't quite call oiled leather armor.
No, it's wood lamellar.
I'm wearing. Look at what I look like. It's so goofy.
You're wearing that fence.
I'm wearing a basket.
You are basket man.
Well, if
Freaking Easel, why do you look homeless?
Because they
I'm not
effectively
homeless.
are.
I'm a hunter. There's a difference.
Not much of one. I mean,
You are
see
wealthy.
the houses we live in, they're mostly made of mud.
plenty of good, decent
A
cultures have.
homeless hunter. Okay, just remember, without context, a homeless hunter sounds like something terrifying.
In context, it sounds terrifying.
Okay, that's fair. And this is taking a while.
There's really no way to make homeless hunter sound positive.
Not fully, no.
The homeless guy who's hunting, or a homeless, or a person who hunts homeless people, neither is particularly a good thing.
Okay.
Although the real problem would be is if the two met each other.
I've been a homeless vet, so I think homeless hunter works.
No, I mean if the homeless hunter and then who hunts homeless people met the homeless hunter who is a homeless person who hunts.
Considering the amount of homeless people are disproportionately vets, I think the homeless guy might win that fight.
Are they someone who hunts the homeless, or are they a homeless who hunts, or are they a homeless who is also a homeless hunter of homeless hunter?
No, you took it too far, man. You ruined it.
God, Easel, why? That
Because he can. I've been friends with him long enough to know that.
But yeah, now, I think one of the things I'm gonna have to do with you, Easel, is we're gonna have to... Easel. Sorry, Astral. Astral, what we're gonna have to do is go out and find pine resin.
I know where some resin is.
Well, I see it. I pick it up.
Yeah. Your brain must be on low RAM mode. This is just kind of how I've been for like the last 2 weeks.
It's called being Canadian.
I can confirm that.
I've been like that ever since I joined the military.
The
Slightly
military, it
before.
takes some of your brain cells.
Oh no! It takes some of your brain cells the minute you decide to go.
The firewood shack's empty.
No, I just... the one for making charcoal?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's strictly for making charcoal, which we have plenty of at the moment.
It doesn't get refilled unless they need more charcoal.
Pretty much. Or, well, it doesn't get refilled till we're getting low.
Honestly, you should just keep it stopped so we just have a firewood room.
I mean, it's
I mean,
not
that's what the
for
stack of
that.
firewood in the stockpile hut is for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not
I
a
guess.
backup supply.
That's not a backup supply either. That's literally for making charcoal.
Yeah, but it could be a backup support.
Hey, question, Crimson, you saw the saw on you, right?
Yeah. Well, you need a couple of
Yeah, it
planks.
lives on him. You should
I'm
keep-
gonna toss you some wood and I'll get some planks from you.
When you
Oh,
come
hold on,
back-
hold on. How many planks do you need?
Uh,
Oh, and what do you need them for?
hold on, I'm trying to remember what I was going to do. My brain just stopped working.
Could you leave the saw behind? Because I could use it for some, like the. Ah, fuck!
Words, what can I use? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what I was going to do.
You can also just ask the guy at the saw to make the stuff for you.
Come, I have a
boy.
gift for you.
No one gets
Yes.
to sleep till I get home.
What's this?
That's a good point. No one
Yes.
does get to sleep until he gets back.
That's what you wanted to make, I figured.
That's one of the things I wanted to make, but that I gave you.
What's the other thing?
I don't remember.
Well,
Also, hold up. Skull, do you have an empty spot in your inventory?
Probably not, but I'll check. No.
can you guys
Okay,
get some weapons?
I've got a bunch of granite blocks here for the...
However, I was gonna go dump
Your
stuff
corpse is
anyway,
where?
so
Northeast
give me a
of the
minute.
base.
This is the wrong place.
Like where were you?
Northeast of the base. I was just going to get some woods to make the bow stave.
I mean, there's still.
Spearheads.
I wish there was a way to share waypoints.
More arrowheads.
Uh,
You can throw it at me now, Crimson.
well, I see the wolf.
There you go.
Yeah, kill
Wolves.
So I can get my corpse.
Yeah, there's two of them.
And I have another piece of gear I can put on.
Do you need do you need ibuprofen? I need ibuprofen. Yeah, probably. Not gonna. Oh, hey, there's the. Oh, here's the corpse.
Hey, Crimson, you want a necklace?
A necklace?
Yep. I can give you my old one, the Malefactor Bloody Pendant.
Shouldn't you keep your class-specific stuff?
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, I already have
Neither
a...
does the one neither does the one I replaced it with, which is the golden necklace.
fair enough.
But is
It's just
that
more-
better than a pearl necklace? Screw you guys. That was funny. I'm going home.
I know everyone purposely said nothing.
I'm
Against the price.
looking something up, okay? I'm trying to figure shit.
Although I intentionally said nothing.
Don't Google pearl necklace, Crimson. Don't do it.
I'm not... I'm looking in the survival handbook.
Yeah, but that's not as funny as me saying you're Googling pearl necklace.
Well, if you look it up in the survival handbook, it says not to look it up.
Okay, hold up. Diluted borax. Okay, hold up. Astral, while you're out hunting, keep an eye out for shells as well.
He died. So.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No,
Right,
I'm-
Crimson, you need more,
Shells?
Here.
Do we have a ocean
Eat.
beach?
Oh, thank you.
No,
More
they
copies,
just show up next
or
to
more
the-
more clay is always nice. I can use it for good stuff.
Considering how shitty the fish have been, I just kind of am avoiding the water areas.
Oh yeah, I also have granite stone if you need that.
I could make more granite blocks with it.
Alright, well, I have some if you want it. Mostly because I was digging through granite sand.
Yeah, no, I was about to say you should start getting more granite when you go through granite sand stuff.
Oh, look, the wolves are yelling.
So while we're waiting, Crimson, could you make me a bow stave real quick?
Give
Two
me a
logs and a
sec.
saw, and then saw that again to get the recurve stave.
There's more granite blocks for you.
Alright.
Okay, now, what do you need me to do?
The recurve bow stave is 2 logs with a saw, and then if you saw that again, it goes from the bow stave to the recurve bow stave.
Okay, hold up. Let me look that up because it requires a particular pattern.
Yeah, it's just above it. Saw above the 2 wood, and then...
So you want a simple bow?
No, we're as soon as we get leather, we can, and twine, we can do the recurve, which will be better.
recurved, which...
Oh yeah, no, it's literally just using the saw twice.
Yeah, you make
Yeah,
the
no,
first
I
mistake
know,
with
but the
saw.
wood and the saw need to be in a particular order, otherwise I just make planks, okay?
So it's.
I found it, Chrome, I'm good. Or,
Yeah, but then it takes 168 hours of open storage, which you need to lean it up against a.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the sooner that's dry, the better.
I grabbed most of your stuff, but I couldn't gather it all.
Yeah, I just wanted you to kill the wolves so I could keep the shit.
Unfortunately, I can't.
We need more
Still
spears.
need kind of the one good at it. There's some spearheads in the storage, by the way.
So, yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I had an idea for here to make your life simpler. Like, maybe have, like, 2 tool racks for...
Okay, I need a particular type of wood. We can't just use any wood to make the bow stuff.
You sure you can.
No, it'll go through the list of all the available materials, and...
Oak, maple, walnut are the 3.
Yeah, which we don't have any of those.
I've got 3 maple logs.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I picked them up earlier, or last.
Let's say, like, maple's pretty common, not that far away from here.
You said
Yeah.
you had more,
I
How
tossed
much
it to you already, Skull.
Oh, okay.
I think we should probably go lie down.
I think we might
Yeah,
have-
and then maybe armor, and then maybe get ready for combat. Those wolves sound close.
Yeah, they are.
I have 2 spears. One's almost broken.
By the way, you probably shouldn't leave the steers where they're at, because that's going to get filled in.
Yeah, they were just there temporarily because they were astrals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, where?
over here.
Anyway, there are... yeah.
Open hands, right click.
Anyway, there are spearheads inside the storage, one of the storage chests.
Yep, I know.
Are you looking at my bed lock?
I took the arrowheads out so I can put them in storage later.
Okay. I was like, why you got my footlock?
All right. Yes, I did
Before you-
very much like the clip from last stream. Diesel. Where,
Oh,
they,
which clip?
where they made my my audio glitch out. I think it was. Oh yeah, Astral.
Okay,
on.
hold up,
Stand in front of me.
Anyone got a good amount of sticks?
Not currently.
It's hunting time.
Okay,
I need to go out and get more sticks.
I need sticks as well.
Damn it, Skull.
What?
Put giggity in my friggin' chat.
It should be giggity followed by a claw icon.
I need to figure out how to set up an animation just so I can hit a button and just have my character point at the screen of the knife hand and go Muppet.
It sounds like something you just pay someone $100 to do for you.
Yeah, but why would I pay somebody when I can teach myself how to do it and never have to spend a dime?
Time is money.
Yes.
Apparently his money, so he decided to do it himself.
All right, I'm gonna cut down this oak tree.
Careful with that.
I thought we weren't cutting those down yet.
Yeah, that was...
Not the oak tree yet. That is important.
He also said he had the wood you needed.
Well,
Yeah,
this is where we
literally-
start planning. 'Cause don't we get the seed? Don't you get the chance to get the seed when you take it down?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you don't. I do.
Okay, hold on. One flint and or stone axe isn't going to be enough to take it down. You're going to break it anyway. You're going to break it before you break the tree anyhow.
hey, Crimson, where are you?
On a hill. You should be able to see me.
Okay, why are you doing your best Simba impression right now?
I'm working. I had to get sticks to make a barrel.
Fair enough.
And I'm
so
going to need more barrels anyways.
Can I borrow the saw really quick?
You could also just toss me the logs. I've got room to do
Yeah,
it.
fair enough, hold on.
Hey,
I just need 2. Or
Yeah, no, I was just...
Do you care about quartz bits, Crimson?
depot.
We have a storage spot for them.
I meant like the location.
Quartz bits.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What did you ask, Astral?
Do you care about location for quartz bits? I don't know if you mine quartz.
We can't mine quartz till we get brass. Which means we also need to find tin. Which means we also need to be a fair way into the Copper Age, which we're not into quite yet.
There's also literally quartz in the cliffs right next to us.
Yeah, but you need brass to mine that out.
Yeah.
Just in regards to the bow stave,
Wouldn't it be bronze?
Okay, cool. I just have to lean it up against something to dry.
Not.
Or stick it in a tool rack.
Well, see, we need tin and copper to make. Might be bronze.
All right.
Hold on. There's a.
Bronze is harder than brass.
Let me look at the quartz deposit so I can see, because
it's almost guaranteed to be
copper
bronze.
and tin for tin bronze. And so you have tin bronze, bismuth bronze, and black bronze.
And to get black bronze
is gold, silver, and copper.
Okay, Crimson, can you make a chest near your?
I need nails, which is going to be my current goal.
At some point, can you do it so that I can?
Yes, that is my plan to get nails to make a couple of chests. That is quite literally on my to-do list. I'm actually about ready to start smelting enough copper to do that.
I would save you from having to throw stuff at you.
True.
Because I enjoy throwing things at you. So I have gotten a lot of quartz, by the way.
Yeah.
As well as something called sphalerite.
Sphalerite? Hold on. Sphalerite is zinc, which is an alloy for brass ingots.
Oh, brass really is shiny.
Yeah, well, it's a ingot. It's a alloy of zinc and copper.
Did you ask your chat if they don't want to take
I understand it's not a thing. I don't think they've done any of the painting babies.
Hold on. Apparently you can, but here's the thing. Wolf pup, a wild animal that would like to bite you. Perhaps a trader would pay well for the companionship. Purchased by treasure hunter, trader, and agriculture trader. Why do I keep wanting to call them raiders?
I don't know.
Alright, I killed the two wolves. Mostly because the kid took the arrow, or took the spear first, mother.
I mean,
Get down, Mr.
babies
President.
eventually grow up.
So I was like, we have a puppy.
Yeah, no. So taming hostile animals is a lot harder
Oh, very much so.
because you have to piss them off so that they'll follow you into the pen, which requires a team effort. Which
Or
we're
I guess
okay
you
at
just
team.
capture
We're
a puppy and throw it in there.
Yeah, pups are passive.
Well, the pups will run away from you. The parents, not so much.
Yeah, parents are dead. There's not a
That's
pup.
metal scraps. Oh God, I thought we had more clay bits.
Alright, I'm driving a pup towards town.
We don't have any clay bits.
Yeah, we don't have any
we
place to
used
store
make,
them. Wait, what we need clay bits for, Kron?
Oh, because I can make if I get a clay oven, then I can make bread.
That requires fire clay. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, we need clay bits for the road to be finished.
Well, I've got the clay. We just need the actual stone to form it into cobblestone.
I don't have very much stone yet. That process is not quick.
No, it's not.
It gets something, but
I need more sticks.
but it's more of a byproduct than an actual product.
I mean, technically it is a product of sifting because you can get a number of stuff out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Anyway, I'm up to 40 copper ingots or nuggets again.
That's good.
Nice.
Crumb, you don't have any, like, you don't have like 4 sticks, do you?
No. I can check to see what's in the storage here because I'm sitting right next to it. We have 1 stick.
Okay. I need 4 sticks for what I'm going to work on to try and clean up my smithing area.
All right.
I put some more hides in the storage room.
Nice.
Yeah, these hides are going to be turned into proper leather. Though we do need stuff that can be ground down into lime.
I think we are also running low on prepared food.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I was going to say, Crumb's working on that.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Chrome thinks kitchen. He's just a lazy bitch.
I am not. Also, I still have I have 9 servings here.
I would say that I'm being lazy, but even though because my job doesn't really require me to move much, but
Yeah.
Well, for the moment, once all the sifting's done, I might tell you to go out and like see if you can't find a beehive because we need the wax and the honey.
I haven't seen or heard any. I've heard ambient noise of bugs, but it's never been bees.
Well, it's very quiet, and if you have your volume turned down, you most likely won't hear them either.
I don't have it turned down too much. My ambient's up. I think you have my torch.
Here we go.
By the way, did you figure out if you can use the bread to make sandwiches?
No, you can't. There's no sandwiches in the game yet.
It sounds like it's time to start modding.
somehow I doubt that's going to be the priority on the mods.
Sandwich mod? I don't know. It sounds like a priority to me.
It'll probably come with a bunch of shit we don't want, though, because how it happens.
Well, the mod I'd really like to have is one where I can make, they look like chisels, but I can use them to get a lot more stone for making like the grinder that I made Crumb. It'll make getting that a lot easier.
Yeah, I'm generally not going to put mods that make things easier, per se.
Wait, is Crumb on
You do realize to get one block, I have to dig around and completely unanchor it from all other blocks, and that's not realistic. Realistically, people use the pins to get huge chunks in real life. So that wouldn't really break the game in most any way, anyhow.
Yeah, there's also the fact I really don't know how to do the fucking mods yet, but...
I mean, that's a fair excuse. I'm just letting you know that what I want isn't really gonna break or do much of anything.
If anything, I would probably focus on, like, a mod that makes fish useful.
I mean,
that
fish are useful.
Increases the drop rate of their meat.
Drop rate of above 0.001.
Yeah, you should always get a single meat. You should be like 1 to 3 instead of 0 to 1.
I'm a terrible fisher in real life, and I'm better than our guys.
Hey, Crumb.
Oh, sweet. We've got
Sorry, just answering the question. No, this isn't VR either. This is literally, I'm using my webcam to track my face where I'm looking. So I'm actually looking over my second monitor right now. I don't have hand tracking, so I'm lifting my arms, and my arms will not lift. What's up? Did you make a barrel?
I've made one barrel. I need to make more, but I also need sticks.
Well, I was going to ask if I could borrow the barrel to make compost, so I can get the rot out of the...
Do we have grain?
No, not yet.
Can't place block here. Requires a solid... This is a solid surface!
Apparently it is not.
So what did you need from me, Astral?
I just wonder if we had grain for chickens.
Not yet.
If we move this, it breaks, doesn't it? So we're trestle.
Yeah, it's fine where it is.
I believe the ones I've made can be moved, but beyond that, The rest
No,
would
I
break.
don't think. I don't think
I
you
can move I can break storage vessels and sometimes get them.
Well, I'm talking about the ones that I made. Those should be movable, but I'm not too certain on that because I haven't
Yeah,
done
I
it.
don't want. I don't think you can move them when they're full.
It's not a great idea, no. Also, Skull, toss me all the copper you got.
Okay. Where you at?
I'm standing in the water with you. Just
you
make it
go check
easier.
So for the new building, what lumber did you use?
I was mostly going to use pine. Thank you, by the way, Skull.
Considering how many pine
That
trees
was
we have growing around the base.
46, I think.
Would 3 axes be enough to cut down an oak tree, or are we still holding on?
You would need 3, yes, but we don't. I don't want to quite cut down the oak tree just yet because I don't want the wood to accidentally be used in other stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Put it in its own box. Also, we should have needed to make a cannon.
Also,
Okay, hold on. Before we
I
cut down the tree, I need to make more barrels because we don't have enough, and to do that, I need sticks. So if you want to cut down the oak tree, start by getting new sticks, Astral.
I like being the farmer. Yeah.
he really doesn't like oak trees.
I'm just ready to move on to leather.
We're still working to that.
The other industries are not caught up yet.
So if you want leather, get me a shit ton of sticks to make barrels. Then you can chop down the oak tree.
You may want to bring a friend.
The weak tannin is. Oh, it is a very, very integrated process.
Very much so. It's going to take multiple in-game days to do it. I'm going to need a barrel of lime or borax. Then I'm going to need a barrel of weak tannin and a barrel of strong tannin to make leather. It is an involved process.
Do you have that post
Yeah.
drying out of curiosity?
It's drying above your bed, fine.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know. I never got any input, so.
You walked through a lit
walk.
fire as I was heating up copper. That's why you got hurt, Skull.
Do you mind if I borrow the pickaxe and go dig out the cellar?
How about this, Crumb? When that gets 700, add the charcoal to it, and then tell me when it's red hot. And I'll dig out the cell in the process.
He doesn't
Okay.
want our incompetent butts doing it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's what that translates out to. It's like, you'll do it wrong, I'll do it myself.
I'm just
Well,
curious how
everything needs to be done, but it's like the copper's going to take a while, and so all this needs. It's just an involved process.
Yeah, hold on.
digging?
Yeah, the stream, your video should have been 3 idiots and 1 frustrated not idiot.
I mean, that's quite literally what my stream's called. I yet again teach. Well, it's not exactly what I said, but it's like I yet again am playing a game with 3 idiots that have no idea how to play the game.
Okay, so we have 120. So we're gonna get 6.
Although in his, he just decided to call it 4 idiots, apparently.
The Tale of 4 Idiots. Because well, that was the VOD for YouTube, so.
To be fair, Crumb, you might count as 2 idiots.
Look, I like food, but not quite that much.
Well, if you're going by size, then I would only count as like a half an idiot, so...
So I compensate for the group. Okay, gotcha.
So let's see, 1, 2, I need to go up 1 more.
One guy I served with probably have counted as at least 4 idiots.
Oh,
Yeah, we had a guy named Gold, and he probably would have been like 6.
Shroud.
I'll take
fruit tree.
the stuff from you. Or
What
toss the
stuff?
Charcoal in. I'll take the blocks from you so you can free up your inventory.
Shroud, I found a fruit tree. Does your
I don't
class
have
have
blocks.
bonuses to getting seeds apply to this?
You're not getting
What's up?
chert rock?
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I'm
Hold
getting
on,
that, but
guys.
I've got space still.
Guys,
Okay. Yes.
Found a fruit tree. Shroud, does your class thing apply to that?
No, but we don't want to chop down the fruit trees. We can transplant those.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because if this thing applies to it, how do we
I have a
Leave
better chance
the
of
fruit-
like getting it.
leave the fruit tree alone. It's going to be a while before I even think about looking up how to transplant those. Because there is a way you can do that.
Just mark it
Probably,
where.
like, imagine we would cut it down and get a pear.
Hey, Skull, you found anything?
No, don't.
Oh yeah, I have something to give you real quick.
Fruit trees are not a guaranteed seed drop, just like most trees.
How the fuck did
Oh. Oh my.
What?
Hey, Astral, since you die a lot, Skull found a temporal gear.
It'll let you reset your spawn for 20 deaths wherever you put it, but you do need a knife, and it will cause you a bit of damage.
They're also used for other things, if I recall.
Well, that too, but everyone uses the first temporal gear normally to mark the new spawn. Keyword
I
most
guess because I'm
people.
running around where the wolves live.
What does a resonator do?
It should tell you in the description.
It doesn't.
Interesting.
It's like resonator, material wood, burn temperature 600 degrees Celsius, burn duration 15 seconds.
Well,
I don't think we're gonna do that.
I'm pretty sure it's like a.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Resonator? Think gramophone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Resonator should be a sound thing.
Pretty much, yeah. No, it's just a sound thing. That's why I said think gramophone.
It would be the part that would be part of the gramophone right before the code.
yeah, that is the resonator cylinder, isn't it? I was sitting here going,
Do we have a lumber box so I can start dropping off lumber and wood?
Not yet.
Not yet, but
I need to make
Look one up.
Crumb. Real quick, check on the metal. Is it hot and ready for me to work with?
Hold on, let me check. Yes.
Okay, I'm
I'm
coming.
fully expecting him to go over there and then hear a harmonica or.
I know. I was kind of expecting that too.
Of me picking up
Of
the
you
thing.
literally walking. Of him literally walking into it or trying to pick up the fucking metal.
Hey, I learned my lesson the first time. Fire bad.
That's good. Jay never did.
No, he did not.
Fox,
I
shovel,
think 5 times in a row he like picked
hammer. Oh,
picked
wait,
up
where's
the
my
item.
axe mold?
Check your vertical rack.
Fox blade, shovel, hammer. Oh. So, my axe mold's gone. Odd.
Interesting.
Or my pickaxe mold is apparently gone.
Did you not have it in the first place?
No, I had it. I remember making one.
Thank you for the 50 bits. It's just because we all fail. We all make mistakes from the Master Chief. Thank you for the 50-bit season.
I always love when I see like people post like a quote for something and they'll like quote it to a like a character from a video game or something, but in reality that character was quoting a quote from a real person.
Yeah.
Okay, no one go near the forge area. I've got molten metal cooking.
So in other words, Trump, stay the hell out of there.
Just don't send in the molds.
I mean, they should be fairly obvious.
No, it's Trump because he picked one up.
Yeah, he picked it up. You come over here so fast, Crumb. I swear to God, I thought you were about to jump on it to be a smart ass.
I was tempted. I was tempted. I will admit.
I will have to go through there eventually to get the rest of the sand, but
Look. Oh, I found more blueberry bushes. You still need those, right?
hi guys, I can see you again.
Yeah, we need blueberry bushes. We don't have enough of them. Crumb. Since you don't have much to do, first place those around the place I just dug out. Then I guess hold on to the rest until we need it.
And you want
think
thing
he's
filled in.
useless.
Yes,
Do
fill it in,
this.
please.
Like, since
I'm
you're
not
just
useless, I'm a
wasting
farmer.
space.
Well, since he doesn't have much to do, and I'm currently digging out the cellar, actually, hold on, Crumb.
Oh, hey, Astro, you were right.
Okay, hold on. No, hold on. That happened
Never
because
tell him he's
it has a small chance
Come on,
to.
I'm not that bad. That's just me.
Tilled fields will spawn random plants. Normally it's grass, but it has a rare chance to spawn flowers. It is not a
Yeah.
consistent method to work.
Yeah, I
Crumb,
know, but-
I told Crumb about that before the stream.
Yeah.
give me back the stone. I need it for the cellar. I just remember I needed some of it for the cellar because the cell.
Insulation.
Well, to make it all stone, the cellar needs to be full stone.
Yeah, I didn't just hide out in a trailer's thing and throw spears at yours.
I mean, that's what I would have done, so I wouldn't exactly say that's a bad thing.
Okay, give me a sec. So I have what's called BioSteel, which is a fantastic. It's a sugar-free alternative.
BioSteel. My mind does not immediately go to sugar-free.
It's a hydration drink.
So a drink?
Yeah.
That,
it's-
that sounds like something I would,
Sports drink.
I would never drink anything called bio, ever.
Hey, it's better for you than freaking Gatorade,
By the way, I think I need the bigger bag
Which-
for everyone else.
which doesn't take much. Yeah, you probably do actually.
I fill up so fast and so often.
Yes, the first set of flax twine is going to be made into bags for everyone. That
How
includes
much?
you.
3 for the bow. 3 for the bow. Oh, if the stave is dry at that point.
The
It
stave is
probably-
probably still drying.
Wait, is that an actual energy drink, Easel? Chad Energy? I gotta look this up.
I believe it.
Crumb?
Did you make me a storage for our lumber and sticks?
I'm.
That wasn't
I-
at you. Calm down.
No,
man.
I know, but I need nails, and to make it,
Oh,
I
he's asking
need.
me if I made the reed
Yeah,
storage,
he was
which
gonna
I'm
just
at.
make
I
a
haven't
reed
been able to
storage.
get.
Yeah, that was coming up entirely. Calm down.
Thank you for the. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
Crumb,
you.
real quick. I need you to come down here to tell me if there's any more dirt down here, because it needs to be full stone.
Okay,
you may
hold on.
not thank me in a second.
No, I see the pump and squat. Give me 2 seconds. Okay.
Look up in the ceiling. Is it
I had
all
2,000.
rock?
That is all cracked shirt. Yeah.
Okay, now hold on. The way to test this out to see if it actually worked, I'm going to need to make another vessel. But
Shouldn't I just bring down a crock?
well, you can, and that would definitely help. Let's see, but it will also help if I made a shelf.
I heard that pauses. Don't bring your logic into this.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to get this shit set up, and I had a very,
Logic.
very busy day.
Logic? What's that? Anyways.
So we don't need these.
10 squats.
So Crumb, we don't need these berry bushes in this box, right?
No, the blueberry bushes go by the farm.
One. I'm gonna get rid of these things. Then let's wait.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I made him just
7.
watch.
Kind of
9.
muted Discord.
10. No, I'm not muting. You get to hear the struggle.
I mean, how do we know he did it if he's not on if he's not doing it?
You don't know. He did it anyways. I'm not watching stream. What if he's just counting at it?
Good enough.
Because I have to physically stand up, and you'll actually see the 3D model.
No, I'm saying
freeze.
I'm not on the stream, so I can't see that. So I was like, I can see, so we can just be counting it.
Crumb, we've got shelves in the.
Yay.
We got shelves down there, so the crocs will now accurately say if it's a cellar or not. We also need to get light down here, otherwise the enemies will spawn down here.
Hold on. We have an extra bolt on my bolt's empty.
Stored food perish speed 0.27%.
I mean, we could always make torches.
Okay, no, we need stuff that's currently not dying.
No, 0.2 is better than 1, which is a default. He said the pair speed would down, so it's at like 6 the speed.
That is a turnip seed. I don't need that.
I picked up your stair. I was like, this is coming down late. I have no stair.
Could you give me the stair back?
Can't wait
Thank
for the probably like 10 streams of winter.
Sounds about right.
Although we usually get like 3 or 4 days out of each freaking. Actually, I would say about 6 days out of every stream. So.
I used to be Easel. I used to know how to play the drums.
So we don't need this weird airlock anymore, right?
Trust
Is
me.
it making you angry?
It's just ugly as Sid.
Hold up. We are going to want at least a little, we're going to want something like a bunker entrance to lead down into there to make sure it's still secure.
Yeah, he's just
There's
getting rid of the
still a
weird
fucking door.
hellbend.
Actually, I got an idea.
So question. When people send bits and whatnot, I didn't see it. Does it actually throw things at me?
If you had that turned on Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, I have it. I have it turned on because I'm using V. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I need to figure out how to set that up because when people throw bits at me, I want it to throw grenades.
Oh, that I don't know how to set. I know you can set up the animation for it.
Maybe you should rename your bits grenades.
Or they're called nanocrumbs right now. Well, if I rename them back to breadcrumbs, it's just throwing loaves of bread at me.
I mean, you could also have them throw microchips at you.
True.
It
That would
honestly
be
just
hilarious.
dust. Since they're nano, it should just be dust because you wouldn't see any detail.
Just
Yeah,
little
but
tiny.
the actual microchips probably look better.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just think he's throwing glitter at it. We're throwing glitter at him.
Hold on, Grimby. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh wait, why not use RAM? Oh, actually, that's a. Ooh.
Well, I guess it just means we'll have to have Mr.
Give him a 1990s RAM stick and knock him out.
Mr. Crow.
Oh god.
You definitely got some new change the roof a little bit.
Okay. We'll do that in the
Alright,
morning.
we
We'll do
should
that.
probably,
Bro's going protogen mode. How else am I supposed to keep my systems running if not through Soviet era magnetic memory?
You mean the things that last forever?
Yeah, like Soviet. So this is actually an interesting thing, is that there was some computer scientists in the United States that were looking at that old magnetic memory, the physical memory, to see if they could figure out a way to use it because they're sitting at the limit of digital memory.
Yeah, it's durable, but it is very vulnerable to magnets, though.
Yeah, so they're seeing like if they could fix. Oh, it's a solid door.
Yeah, did you not notice?
Tree.
Hey, here's the lumber chest.
Yeah, no problem.
It's by the chicken pen in the farm, Crimson.
Okay, give.
Stick some lumber in there.
Oh, give me a sec. I'm making proper doors.
I repurposed the first aid box.
Oh, that is perfect.
Okay, every building that currently has walls has a proper door now, which means they won't break off the hinges anymore.
Yeah, the first time I opened the door, I was like, oh no.
Somebody in my chat suggested, why not a toaster? So, like, somebody subscribes to get a toaster thrown in my head. If I make it the Wasteland 2 toaster, definitely.
Yeah, I'm betting there's no way to, increase the size of the object that gets thrown at you if it's a larger amount of bits.
I think you could.
Like if
No,
you,
it
like,
just
if you do, like,
throws a lot of items, so I get beamed with toasters.
No,
I mean-
you could set it where you have a different item at different values, not
Like if,
your speed.
like if they give you like 1,000 bits to hit you with a toaster.
Venna does have something like that where you can just absolutely pummel her with bits.
Make it the evil toaster from the big sink. Oh. I mean, I make it a low poly toaster, but it'd still be a toaster.
It should absolutely, if it's going to be toaster, it needs to be a toaster from a little toaster who could.
You mean the brave little toaster?
Yeah, brave little toaster.
Oh god, getting beamed by that. It's just like, yeah!
And then if they do a lot, it should be the air conditioner as it kills itself.
Oh god.
Yeah, the air conditioner commits suicide.
No, I remember.
Oh god, that movie.
The movie is so good and so bad at the same time, though.
I think if you do the max amount, you should just use freaking Crimson's avatar and throw that at you.
just like Crimson shows up and decks me.
I would not be opposed to having that as an actual payable thing.
I'm not even saying. I'm not even going to say I would do that.
And then
I mean, I would during some of the dumb shit he says. I absolutely would deck him.
I'm sorry. Now I kind of want to do a 3D model of Crimson. Just like somebody pays like 1,000 bits, shows up, rich, boom.
Okay, good. I do have the hammer on.
You said Crimson flies in from the left and decks you in the face, what, Superman style?
With a steel chair.
Or he just hits him with freaking, or Crimson runs in and hits him with a toaster.
I love we're just stuck on the idea of the toaster.
I don't know where the toaster even came from.
My chat.
You got any more church cobblestone?
I haven't been doing any church for a bit, so I don't have any.
Venian SDK. Okay, that's what I'd have to figure out. But I can figure out how to do it. Conscripts being thrown. No.
I could see that.
Just like the symbol of the conscript from Red Alert 2 getting thrown in my face.
Something like that, yeah.
No,
I could make a
every time
supremely
somebody
low-poly Crimson.
subscribes.
It's just a conscript thrown at me.
At you.
That means you have to start calling your chat conscripts.
I mean, when people subscribe, it says has enlisted or re-enlisted. So
So you just, change it to
Conscripted. It's been conscripted.
hey, the friggin' easel. Crimson shares you with a ram-filled toaster. I'd have to figure out how to do it easily because this is the first time I've ever used Venian, and I'm still learning it. So I did my test initially with VC face, and the thing is that I have to set it so that the torso doesn't deform, because in VC face the torso goes wibbly.
You're wibbly.
feels so wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey, yeah. So if I go here.
Apparently the blacksmithy has some butterflies trapped in it.
Yeah, they like the heat.
They all of a sudden just burst into flames.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, they like the heat till they burst into flames.
Yes, I have
chances of Crumb randomly bursting into flames.
I do actually. My model does actually have feet. See,
Oh, show.
I have boots.
And yes, anyone watching my end, this is very tedious just to make nails.
Yeah.
That's kind of the forte of the game.
So I need to. I have a pen. I gotta write this.
Just ask chat to remember for you. I'm sure they'll never miss it up.
Is that pen? No, that's where my tire gauge went.
That was out of the blue.
Quite.
Yeah, I looked over left, like, hey, look, is that? No, that's the tire gauge. That's where that went. Okay.
Don't worry, when you need it, you're not gonna be able to find it again.
Yeah, pretty much. At least it's not like the mythical 10 millimeter ratchet or socket.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, I solved that problem. I have like 20 of them.
Yeah, until you turn on the light, they scatter like
Inevitably, I can find
cockroaches.
Inevitably, I can
Skull.
find 3 of them.
Do you have like three more church cobblestone, Crimson?
Give me a sec.
What was that? Were you quenching something?
Yes, I'm
that was
quenching
good.
shit.
You're setting your house on fire. It's okay.
It's also your house, so...
Yeah, but you're the one who would be more upset about it.
So yeah, I got the 3 items to model, which is the ram stick, the toaster, the conscript, and then crimson. Because I don't know, it's entertaining to me. Just like have the animation go, "Hey, what's up?" Foop.
Is he gonna hit you with the toaster?
No, as he walks in and decks me.
It might be funny if he just walks up, because all of them are just Crimson walking over and using the thing.
These are my chests. I'm about to make everyone else more.
Oh, I was just actually looking at it because I haven't seen the chest before.
Crumb.
Yeah. Box. Wait, why do I have 3?
Because I made 3. Do with them as you please. They're better storage.
Okay. Idea sticky nade. No, we're not using World War II sticky bombs. We all know what happened to the British who used them.
We do?
Yeah, they kept getting stuck to their hands.
Okay, now
The Germans didn't seem to have any problems with their oh yes, it's because they use magnets.
quick question. Anyone that walked around my forge, have you picked up any copper pieces, like heads of materials, or no?
I don't see any. I got a copper spearhead that apparently ended up over here.
I haven't made, actually, I don't
Okay,
think
that just came out of the sand then.
yeah, no, and I'm asking just to make sure I have all the copper heads I made.
Anyway, Astro, I got a copper spearhead you can make a quick spear out of.
Well, I'd like to switch over to bow.
I mean, it's still a good idea to have a spear.
Toss it into this right here.
I'm just gonna throw them at you. You can handle that.
Alright, come look at what I've got. You've done more recently.
Malefactor, bloody. Why did you give me your pendant?
Because
I
it's
don't want
jumping on people.
Hi.
He's a dick.
Okay.
I have a golden one now.
Alright, why is this better animation than Minecraft? Because this isn't Minecraft.
Not anymore.
I've seen stuff. You can mod Minecraft and have it.
Okay, hold.
What's up?
Why is there?
I would knock all the dirt out.
Oh, I didn't realize that was still dirt. Okay, that's why you were asking for. Okay, that makes
You
sense.
can get chert cobblestone for here and 2 for here.
I don't have any chert. If you have chert bits, give it to me and I can make it into chert cobblestone.
Yeah, I got.
I will have some eventually here. I just started on the church.
Okay, then I'll leave them over. So, what do you think about this roof over here, Crow?
I got something for you.
DJ, toss it to me.
That's the crap.
Box or stuff?
Yeah.
Replacing the lumber box.
Yep, currently.
Yeah, no, I made some nails and now we have some proper storage instead of the reed storage.
Just put this box in the box because that always makes sense. Unless you just go back in the longhouse, it's the first aid box.
True, that...
First aid box. Boom. Yeah, all this horsetail is waiting for a shot to mine so we can make first aid. So yeah, I don't know what to do with these. Is this alright? What do you think? I get it sloping down and it's a much smaller roof.
You might want to put a block in there.
Yeah, then we're waiting for the church box.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
The only part I'm worried about is like the side of the curve. Do you think that's fine?
Don't worry about it. It looks like a... Somebody's like, this Castle Miner Z update looks crazy. Nah, Roblox got updated look now. Bastards.
Aren't there some crazy ass mods for Roblox?
There are. There's one that is basically
some
Call of Duty,
horsetail
but better.
We got some wild horse there finally 205.
I know.
If only the wild plant guy would just spend 3 minutes in black hole.
Okay, the buff Skull has for plants does not apply to wild plants.
No, it specifically applies to wild plants.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Like
that people
20%
are
wild
like
crop rate.
Well, I don't. Okay, but it doesn't apply to flowers, which is what horsetails are. They're flowers.
Okay, yeah, they would not apply to that. I don't think flowers count as wild plants.
Well, they do, but they don't count as wild harvestable plants.
And that. Hey, do you need arrows, Astral?
Right now, no. But I will. Once I get the recurve bow, so I can start using it.
I'll grab them in a sec. Skull, don't worry.
The stave is 16% dry. That's not too bad.
You're already in there organizing, so I'll keep the clay and the stone I have, though, to give to...
Yeah.
So, do we want to start replacing walls, our dirt walls, with pine?
What's cassiterite?
No?
Well, the dirt walls will eventually be
The walls
replaced
are-
with
Cassiterite is
proper stone walls.
There's really no point in replacing them until we get to the stone.
No, I'm honestly like the loft, like the longhouse. Looks like I think it would be more comfortable, like homier if it was wood instead of stone.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, Crumb, do you have any pine wood left or no?
It's out here in the lumber box.
We have a box for that.
Okay, thank you. I will be needing that shortly to help finish off my smithing roof. But I'll do that.
Four stacks of pine logs.
Yeah, that'll be good. But right now I'm working on getting stuff walled in at the forge.
I'm trying to make ground calcinized flint so that we can make fire clay.
I know there's a few ways to make fire clay. You can also find it, but odds of us finding that are unlikely.
Yeah, which is why. So basically, what you do is you make the calcinized flint and you grind it up in the quernstone, the millstone, and then you surround one piece with 8 pieces of red or blue clay, and then you get fire clay.
Mm-hmm.
8 pieces.
Which will mostly be fire or red clay, because I haven't seen a lot or any blue clay in a while, which is odd. In my first world, blue clay was all over the place.
I've been getting some of it, but only by sifting for it.
Okay, now how in the f have I done this? I see what I've done now.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep.
How do you spell the pulses?
Oh,
I
you
look it up
need.
in the book,
Crimson, do you have any charcoal? Or do we have to make more?
We're gonna need more in a
Should we
bit,
just put
but
one of those new boxes in the charcoal shed.
Because in order to make calcinized flint, I need charcoal.
here's half a stack. That should be
works.
plenty.
Yeah, we should just start working on having enough storage so people don't have to ask people for individual stores.
Well, I tend to keep a lot of I tend to keep a lot of items that I work with constantly on me, just because I work with it a lot.
Okay. What's my
Yeah.
favorite custom sandwich? If you're talking like Minecraft sandwich, because I love the sandwich one. Sandwich one's great.
My favorite sandwich is the Reuben.
You can't go wrong with a good Reuben. What's funny is I used to hate the Reuben sandwich when I was younger because of sauerkraut, and I love sauerkraut. It was like, when I turned 22, it was like a switch flipped in my brain, and suddenly I loved sauerkraut.
I never tried sauerkraut till I was helping my uncle with some tiling back when he did tile work, and he brought sauerkraut and hot dogs in a tub. And I tried it. It was actually pretty good.
I wouldn't know what it's like to
Isn't a
have things
Chicago
I didn't
dog-
like matter.
You know, Chicago dog, like the sauerkraut and a slice of tomato.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 'cause when I was a kid, what I didn't like really didn't matter. I was eating it anyway.
I mean, that's always the case when you're a kid, but my parents
no,
never...
apparently it's not anymore.
Oh, those kids are
Like,
spoiled
it's
brats.
It has nothing to do with kid or spoiled. Some parents aren't kids.
I mean, honestly, it's very expensive to cater to your kids' tastes.
Especially when all they want is fast food, candy, and hamburgers.
Oh, here we go.
I will say this: a kid's taste is educated by their parents in the first place.
I mean, if I'd had my way when I was a kid, I would have only eaten macaroni and cheese every day. My parents
I would have just
obviously
had
not
chili
doing
dogs every day.
Macaroni is actually a good base for a lot of other stuff. You can hide a lot of stuff in macaroni.
Okay.
I also
do you-
wouldn't eat it unless it was on a Red Bull, or out of a Red Bull. So, because
Okay,
it
that-
tasted wrong.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
So,
You-
Presentation
Yeah,
is
but you probably
wrong.
dealt with a kid who's done that before.
like the only food I've ever not really liked is being onions. They still just don't like onions.
Hey, Chrome,
Um,
how much room do you have?
In my personal inventory.
Yes, because you're about to be cooking, or something.
Well, I'm currently doing flint, but what's up?
I have food for you.
I just put it in the bins.
There probably isn't enough room. Alright, hold on a second. It's about to rain.
No, we look like we got pretty clear skies.
He's talking about food.
Ow.
Start taking off your clothes. Chrome.
Mushrooms should not be in there.
Yeah, we
Wait,
need another-
was everything harvestable now?
Not
need
quite
another-
everything, but enough of it was.
We need another bin for mushrooms, by the way. We
I mean,
need-
there's no red outside in the garden anymore. Some of the white stuff hadn't quite harvested yet.
The
Okay,
flax
so-
is almost ready, which is good.
It won't take as long this time because it doesn't have to, it only has to ripen now. Or flower again.
The flax is still 3 out of 9.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the inside farm, not the massive farm out
Oh,
back.
okay. Like really? Wow, it grew.
But I think I gave him like 400 broken berries.
Yeah, something like that.
Need more vegetables for my macros.
Yeah, go take a look in the cellar.
Oh, by the way, we need lights for the cellar.
I put them in already.
Did ya? That should be enough for now, at least until we...
Yeah, I went down one of those fat horses. We just we need small holes. So we do need a small stuff.
Did somebody plant
Yes,
fucking things
that's-
in my sifting area?
No one's been fucking just
No, I haven't touched it.
Horrible cattail suddenly.
Oh yeah.
The cattails have always
the
been
whole
there, they
time.
just finally grew.
Worst experience. What's your guys' worst experience with mac and cheese?
Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Oh god, yeah, no.
Specifically the Kraft macaroni and cheese that's meant for kids. It's like shaped.
Well, the shape's a whole extra cheese, so I actually like the shape.
No, it tastes awful because they use a bunch of fucking stuff to make it like keep
Oh,
that
that-
shape.
That means it was expired probably too.
No, it was brand new.
Yeah.
And it
know,
was
they-
like 20 different boxes. I've never had it not taste like that.
Well, my best macaroni and cheese is my sister worked at a Tex-Mex restaurant. They had macaroni and cheese with jalapenos and turkey bags.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yes. Yes, it was. Alright, so how do I make this poultice? Because I'm trying to find it in the book. I'm spelling
Make the
wrong.
what?
The poultice. Advantage.
Poultice?
Thank you. Well,
So whole starter poultice requires reeds.
how's it spelled so I can find it in the book?
Poultice. No.
we're short on beats then.
I have a bunch on me.
I mean, it's a bunch.
18.
Yeah, I have.
And
3
the cat,
stacks
a
of
bunch of the cattails just regrew, so.
Yeah, I have
Well.
3 stacks of force tail.
You'll have a lot now because I had to clear the cattails just to work.
Hold up. Yeah, say let Mike harvest some. He gets the bonus.
Oh yeah. If you want to toss them at, or I'll come behind you and grab them.
Although I think I may have exceeded my carry capacity already on them.
Throw them at me.
Also, stop pushing me!
Putting the horse
I'm
tail
not
in the
pushing you.
tail.
That's the water.
Did you say take a bucket out of this or something?
No, this was dug out.
It just got current suddenly.
Oh, we can start making signs now. Oh my god, thank god. By the way,
Oh,
if you
great.
take the chest with a sign, you make a labeled chest.
Oh.
Yes, I'm aware
Oh,
of
that
that.
actually helped a lot.
Oh,
I haven't
you
made-
organize the forward ship.
There's other important stuff to make with what we currently have.
Yeah, if you can just leave the saw behind, if there's not enough not enough space, we'll just make them
Not gonna. He's making
No,
me.
no, I'm gonna say this. Taking the pool is a dick move.
That's why I make a
You're
lot
not-
of tools.
It makes you
Well,
look like-
you do realize that would then also apply to you taking a good chunk of the spears, right? Because you're taking tools. And if you want an excess, if you
hold
want,
on,
if you
hold
want
on.
an excess amount of
Only-
planks, let me know.
I'm not taking the only spear. We can't replicate the thing we see here. That's
I did have a question for you, Crimson. If you can make me a barrel, because then I can mix up rot with.
Get me
and
sticks.
Turn it into compost.
I need sticks.
Dude, we have 39 sticks.
No one told me that.
I
no,
did.
they're in the wood chest.
Just didn't listen because you're angry at the time.
There's like 5.
got this.
Like, half of you guys are talking half the time. It's hard to focus on one person, okay?
Hold on. I specifically said, hey, we got a lumber box out here by the chicken with when I'm putting the lumber and the
He
sticks.
may have thought you were
said,
talking to
okay.
me.
He said, okay. I specifically addressed Crimson. I was like, I get your
Yeah, you did. I didn't hear the stick part, okay?
Wait. Hold
Yeah,
on.
there's a lumber box out by the
There's no
there
sticks in
were.
there.
Okay, there's 15 sticks in there, but
I think they got grabbed by.
Part of the problem is you have a storage box that's not in the storage area, but
yeah,
Well,
probably
well,
should move that.
Well, no, that one's out there because I'm going to start stocking it up, and it's going to be coming and
Let's
going.
take a look about the trees.
alright. Well, at some point we need another one for it so it can eventually be transferred from there because.
I tossed you a box, though, Skull.
Okay, I probably don't have room for it because I don't see a box.
Yeah, we can just like a bunch of boxes will make life a lot easier. But
I-
anyone can make the chest. They're not.
I made as
not
many
a
boxes
huge
as we
bit.
had the nails for. We need more. We need more copper.
Can I take one of these barrels?
Hold up, Crumb. Stop. Look at me.
Go.
I literally didn't have enough room to make more barrels. Do you need
Fair
one as
enough.
well? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I started.
I was
Shit, I'm a
helping
wolf.
solve the copper problem.
How do I keep finding wool? I wish I could have a hunting dog.
Wait, how do
Yeah,
you
like-
mix?
Ugh.
Yeah, rarely am I showing up to you to take something from you. I'm usually giving you something.
Oh god, my asshole's inverted from it puckered up so tight.
Wait, how do you do this? So this is this night.
Who needs cattails, by the way?
I do.
He does. Because he's gone full. He's going medical at the moment.
Wait.
I keep dying.
Astral, come here.
Or is he even any?
Astral, turn around. Come on.
I'm between two people.
Make it rain.
Oh god, I'm covered. Oh, it's so sticky.
Oh God, why? Then again, that is literally my own hubris. So.
No one pick up those. Oh, yeah, I have something else to give to Crimson.
Do you have any red clay on you, Crimson?
Give me a sec. Don't come near me. I'm making.
Oh no, I'm grinding up the calcium.
He was talking to me.
Like, why does he yell, don't come here? It's like, god damn it.
I have shit. I'm making something and I can't.
Yeah. He
I was like,
throws
you
a bunch
pick
of
it up
stuff on
with
the
my bare
ground.
hands.
Okay, that's some PTSD. He's like, no, go away. Keep touching my shit.
No, I'm.
Alright. I came around the corner right after hearing a bunch of things hit the ground. I was like, I should probably stay away from him for a second.
Okay,
Anyway, I have some clay and some rock for you.
wait, I need.
Not very much clay though.
Alright, everyone, our first aid box has first aid in it. Help yourselves.
If they go and toss,
By the door.
I've got. Well, the flint should actually go in the storage because there
I
is
threw the
a.
wrong one. I meant to throw this one.
Ah, good. Give me a sec.
But
Stay
anyway,
right there.
It's literally that wooden box.
There you go.
One sign to make the label boxes, and the sign is a stick and a.
Yes,
sword.
I'm working on making those right now.
Again, fulcrum.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't.
No,
I'm focusing on so much stuff.
we
When I
gotta-
hear
we gotta-
something I can do, my mind immediately snaps to it.
No, yeah. The reason I'm not addressing specifically about wood. Like every time I talk about wood, I'm never talking to you because you're doing a bunch of stuff already. You're mining and you're dealing with all the like metal stuff. So it's like anyone else can deal with the lumber stuff because you know.
Okay, hold up. Okay, everyone, come over to come over to the smithy for the moment.
Okay. There's nothing that I'll actually burn my hands on, right?
No, it's all been put out.
I'm not that.
Those aren't staying. But right here, if you need planks, I put a fair amount of them in there.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That other chest is my personal storage for copper stuff.
Alright, so if I find copper shit, dump it there.
Yeah, like
Boards.
yeah, and most anything copper. You can actually put. Well, actually, I need to make an ore chest. So much shit needs to be made.
Yeah, well, that'll we can make these sign boxes that'll actually make.
Yes, I'm working on making those. I have to make the boxes first.
Yeah. But we have like 3 of the boxes. That was the problem. Is mostly dealing with the storage room. That's why it's like he was like box with signs. Hell yeah, I was like yeah, it's just litty.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, we can make a sieve.
What do you?
But can we?
Yeah, it takes 5 twine and 4 boards, but yeah.
We're out of food.
Isn't that what's gold in there? No, they're in the place. Skull
Well,
follow.
I have a wooden pan.
Okay, skull follow.
No.
Why aren't they in the kitchen?
They're in the cellar. I don't know why the cellar's not in the kitchen, but
Dude,
I'm
if
going
we're
to
able
dig a
do
tunnel
it-
to the kitchen to make it easier.
down here is the cellars where all the foods, the long-term food storage and bulk.
I mean, we should probably have some non-term food available too. So.
Crimson red clay? Or just red or blue clay?
Give me a sec.
Hung torches last forever, out of curiosity?
What?
The only way torches last forever, I need to make a holder for them, but I haven't even gotten enough copper to do that yet. Okay.
No, yeah, that wasn't pressure. That was purely.
Oh, that is some eldritch looking stuff for the model. I'm just stretching my arm.
Okay, hold on. Who wants
This stuff?
who wants a small box sign?
Your empty bowl.
That's not working. It's just putting my bowl on the shelf.
Hold on.
I think you have to specifically hit the crock pot.
Yeah, I can't target the heart.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on,
You have to take the crock pot off the shelf, put it on the ground, and then use your bowl.
This is why we need to at least keep like 1 or 2 of them outside storage room. Because otherwise, people are gonna trash your fucking organization.
Well, I'm kind of technically in charge of.
Yeah, just like keep 2 in the kitchen and the rest of them in the storage. That'd probably be a good idea.
Oh, by the way, so
How deep down is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for Crimson to do the tunnel. He's doing a bunch of shit. I'll do the tunnel.
You can't dig through the. You can't
you
dig
gotta be
through the
careful, you'll die.
through the ground. It's too stone.
Yeah, also there's
No, it's
things
not
like
ore.
collapsing.
okay.
It's not ore, so I can dig through the stone.
Crumb.
Yeah, what's up?
You are going to need something like charcoal to ride on that, though. Just a heads up.
Well, I do have extra charcoal.
Anyway, we should probably get ready for.
You shouldn't
playing.
use up the charcoal, from what I remember.
We only have the one pick right now. Is the problem? Okay, Crimson, show me how you're making the charcoal.
Easiest way to make charcoal. Okay, remember that big dirt hut out there? You gotta fully fill it first, full of firewood.
It took a bit, Puppet Demon. Yeah, just the.
So fill it full of firewood.
Yeah, okay, get that done, 'cause that's going to take you a while to get done.
All right. So just let you know when it's full of firewood. Then.
Pretty much. We should also probably go to bed, since it is
Just
21.
Where are you seeing that?
You hit C, below character, environment. It'll give you the date, the month, the year, the temperature, rift activity, and the time.
You know, yeah.
we really need a back door in here.
Well, it was originally that was supposed to be that's a setup for a mill.
Well, it needs a door right now, so nothing creeps in here.
Well, nothing should spawn back here as long as we go to sleep at it. You know, as long as we go to sleep before shit can spawn.
We do have enough pine logs to expand our wall, or just like start doing wood buildings.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah,
unless
true.
we end up with a situation where somebody dies and can't get back to their body before.
Spell.
Well, if that happens, then I'm just gonna expect them to sleep here for the night and then go get in the morning. Your shit will still be there, I can promise you that.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
how
it
do we
won't be here.
find my bed? Where's the gear at? Where's the thingy?
I don't know. I gave it to Chrome, I think.
Wait, what'd you give me?
The temporal gear. It only lasts
Yeah,
for a
just-
certain number of days, though. So
A certain
I
number
thought
of
it was
deaths.
20. I thought it was 20 deaths.
Yeah, it'll last 20 deaths.
as soon as you activate, you're just gonna die over and over again.
Not on purpose.
Damn it.
Sorry.
No, not you. I misplaced that. I was supposed to go here so we don't have to keep jumping in at least.
Yeah.
I appreciate that a lot, actually.
Sorry. No. Does this be? Ooh.
No,
Ooh,
that's
no, I was looking at it. I was just wanting to see how big it was.
it's big, but you can't put a sign on it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's going to be my smithing chest. So I'm gonna move
no,
stuff out of this into that, and then I'll put a sign on that chest.
Oh, I was coming over to ask about. Sorry, I don't like asking over and over. Clay? Do you have any on you?
For what?
So I can turn into fire clay.
Oh, right. Sorry. Here's half a stack of 57. That should be enough.
Oh, that should be plenty.
I had forgotten you asked me that, but it was also kind of chaotic.
Yeah, such is life.
True.
Okay, so
We need more red meat.
you know what to do. Rico, you know what to do. So, hey, Crimson, here is 24 fire clay.
Give me a sec. Oh. Stay right there, Crum. I'll have another signed chest for you. There you
I
go.
was also gonna ask if you'd be able to make the clay oven now, because then we'll be able to make bread once it comes up.
So
I
just
can.
want
That
to-
is a process, but with fire clay, I can at least start the process.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, Crumb, do you want to build a kitchen around the cellar?
You know, that would be a bad idea.
Okay. Okay.
Because we've got materials, we can expand beyond the dirt huts.
Well, we're going to... depending on what you want. Honestly, I think... Well, the forge is going to be made out of stone, but the rest of the buildings, I believe, would be fine being turned in... would be fine using planks, as I see Astral's kind of started doing already.
Yeah,
no,
I
that
stocked
was
up that
me.
lumber box.
Oh, that was Chrome.
The lumber box has got a bunch of fucking...
I know, but I also want to use the same type, so I'm going to need more birch planks. Or birch trees to turn to birch planks.
each building should be a different wood, too.
Fair enough.
That would actually help.
But I'm going to chop down this birch tree and make more birch planks, because I know we don't have a whole lot of that.
There's plenty of birch, like, to the east. Across the lake.
Yeah, no, I was just chopping down the tree that was close to base. Then I'll turn a stack of pine logs into pine planks and put them in the plank chest. Which
Hey,
may
have you sifted any clay?
which may or may not stay in
Any clay I get, I pretty much need for fucking finishing the damn road. It's never gonna finish, and people keep using all the materials that are used for it.
Oh, I just needed one more piece of clay.
I've been trying to
Crumb,
get
I've
that,
got
but
extra clay if you need it.
Okay. Because I have 7 clay on me. I just need 1 more, and then I get another 8
Oh,
fire
you
clay.
need clay to make the cobblestone?
And
Yes. I've been trying to finish the road for a
Okay.
while, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to get enough clay for it to make more than like 4 fucking cobblestones.
Well,
at a time.
it's not clay I need. Clay's easy enough to get. I need granite for the road.
Yeah, that too. Although I gave you a lot more granite than I gave you clay, but
Well, remember, it takes 1 clay and 8 pieces of granite to make 2 blocks.
Make me an extra pick, and if I go out and see rocks, there's rocks on an ore. I can whack rocks.
the only thing I think we're actually still a little short on freaking ore at the moment either.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have enough copper to make even a spare pickaxe. I also apparently need to make a pickaxe mold because I know I made one, but I don't see it. It's vanished.
Which means you need clay for that, don't you?
I have plenty of clay.
Okay. And I haven't got very much more copper yet. I'm only at 8 nuggets.
Well,
So what are you gonna make the new kitchen hall out of, Crow? Food hall.
Just trying to think here. I don't know.
Spelled inn, not a food hall.
Oh, a tavern.
Yeah, a tavern.
inn, tavern, kind of same thing most of the time.
Well, inns have beds.
Right log, dark log, same thing. Really.
I know, but a tavern normally has a tavern normally has an inn, like an upstairs inn half the time.
I have
Typically. An inn is a tavern, but a tavern is not necessarily an inn.
Well, a lot of inns have taverns. A tavern is basically a bar.
Yeah, that's more what I meant. A lot of taverns will have an inn as a second story if the building's big enough, but you can also just have a plain old tavern as well. And yes, this is highly confusing.
Really?
That is not lost on me.
I have another bracelet if anybody wants one.
You're a
It's
place.
just a decorative thing.
Most I just want someone to take it so it's not in my inventory, but
Okay, by the way, Astral, I've got barrels, so if you want to chop down that oak tree, go right ahead. Just don't immediately expect me to start making you a bunch of leather stuff, because I still need to make... We still need a
you can
lime.
you can also just have him make it.
I wasn't expecting you to do anything. You're not my father. I'm pretty sure I'm also older than you.
Well, Okay. I'm going to
Yeah,
make
I'll
that
actually
because I am
try
the
to.
tailor, and I believe I can
Well,
grant
I
you
just
guys
need-
more
I need-
armor
I
if you
need-
give me stuff to make and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tend.
We've got. What am I doing there, Bob? I am chopping down a tree. I am also setting up the outline for where I want.
I think that only applies when you're making the materials out of it, not necessarily the actual
Yeah.
curing.
The first, I need 1 leather for the bow, so that's my goal.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that.
I can fill up a bucket. I can fill up my bucket and get thing of. I can get like some of it started.
Do we need 10? Do we need racks for the leather?
Give me a sec.
Because you normally have them out to dry. I don't know if the gates represent that.
It doesn't say anything about.
Let's see, leather
Fair hides.
making.
Hey, so
Step 4. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read step 4 for you.
hide on the racks instead of
Hold. Let me read step 4 for you for making hide. Step 4. Remove the prepared hide from the weak tannin, then place them in a barrel of strong tannin for 4.5 days. After that time, the hide will turn to leather with large hide yielding more pieces. It does not specify we have to let it go out. There's nothing specifying that it has to sit and dry. It might, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's just we had the hides on the floor. Can we put them on those stool racks or something like that, or just on the floor?
I think that's all. That's an aesthetic thing. Anything more than anything.
Well, it's partially aesthetic, but the other thing too was the fact that they said you couldn't dry on a rack,
Which is funny.
and they also I couldn't put them on the rack either.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Because like a drying rack would be great.
Like they just didn't want to have one more thing you had to have, or they just haven't implemented it.
Yeah, I was about to say if it's a planned feature, they haven't implemented it yet.
Yeah, a drying rack that actually gave a bonus speed to shit drying would also be nice.
Like you definitely, in real life, when you do leather, you definitely put it on a rack. You don't just lay it on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You can dry the hide out in the rack because when the hide dries, it constricts. And when the hide constricts, it doesn't.
Yeah, you kind of have to attach it to it so it doesn't fucking.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to make some more knives, I guess. By the way, these are all logs I harvested, so.
No, I know.
But you kind of see what I'm going for.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna disconnect real quick. I need to go make some food for myself. I'm starving.
I should probably order some food.
But the server will
Pizza!
stay up, obviously. I can't order food.
Yeah, it's midnight here.
No, even if it wasn't, they just don't deliver to where I live.
Middle of nowhere.
No, my town delivers, but they only deliver to PlayStation to get within
You know
30
our
minutes,
motto, we deliver.
which is apparently only directly in town itself, not for anybody who lives outside of like the main part of town.
Most deliveries are like a max of 5 miles. So.
Yeah, you can't get anywhere to anybody who lives outside town in only 5 miles apparently,
Yeah, no.
because of how our roads work. We're the people built roads in our town back when they didn't have the ability to go through hills.
Okay.
So they built around the hills, and then eventually those hills belonged to people, and now they can't just dig through them anymore. Because there's like an entire farm or something, or a house in the middle of it. So it's just windy roads. A lot of places in Europe are like that, I recall. Especially Italy.
He's got a lot of mouth.
Yeah, there's
I
that
don't know
too.
why I killed this rabbit, but I don't have a freaking.
Anyway, I'll be back.
So fruit press. Okay, wooden table. Okay, that's just that.
Oh, by the way, when Crumb, you currently are using all the chests I gave you, correct?
I still have the one labeled chest you gave me because I didn't find a use for it yet.
Okay, and I only ask because I can make more signs to turn the normal chests into labeled.
Yeah.
I think there's only one chest in the shack right now.
Yeah, I'm about to put another one down. Okay, I need to make more tool blades.
You need to make more what?
I'm making more knife blades.
Mm.
The last one off the wall. As you're doing that, I'll go back to skinning it.
Yeah.
I killed the rabbit and I was like, oh crap, I hate fucking. I hate skinning this rabbit.
Basically, I'm the logistics man. And ham stew, yeah. You can make basically, well, technically ham stew, even though pigs... no, you can't, because pigs
The
give
pigs
you
are
bush
red
meat, don't they?
Not the red meat.
Red meat? Okay, so you can make
Yeah, they're red meat for some.
well, you can make, instead of just a meat stew, you can make a bowl of beef or a bowl of meat, which is what I've done multiple times.
Tell them the nutrition macros if they don't know.
Like you can see all these here. We don't have access to dairy just yet, so unfortunately
We
we have problems with our derriere.
We also need grain.
We need goats. And we get grain from most of what we're currently growing.
Yep.
Also, Crumb, could you bring a bucket of water over to me real quick?
On it. Shoot the gate, thank you. Okay, where do you need it?
Hole over there, just put it in, please. I moved the.
Hold on, wrong button.
You know, I decided to make that one pit since quenching the hot metal doesn't actually use up the water, so that one pit will be a lot easier to work with.
No worries.
I'm also busy moving all my molds. Well, all the molds
Okay,
that can be moved.
I have also managed to make an entire box of just an entire pot of just turnip.
I think it's probably better to mix them, but yeah.
No, because Hefty gives you. Like, it is better to mix them, but I don't have a lot to mix it with.
We still
And I
have
can't really do much with the berries.
So we have turnip berries and poultry make a good stew.
I don't have enough poultry.
I think there was like 9 in there.
No, there wasn't. There was only because some of it was spoiled. I used it earlier. Or spoiling.
I just killed a pig.
Excellent.
And they're like usually 12 meat. 8.
I've got a bunch of mature carrots, Skull.
Those aren't wild enough.
No, but he gets. They apparently the bonus weirdly applies.
Okay, real quick, Astral, are you still in base?
No, I'm on.
Oh wait, Skull's not on.
When you get back, mark out a little area that you want for, like, say, a hunting shack or like a tannery. So, I have been thinking about it, like, you know, would be easier if I did just have you do all the tanning.
Probably just expand the storage shack at that point.
Well, it'd be a good idea to have an area where you do, like, where you would do most of your, or where the skins would sit primarily, so we can save the storage area for more generic stuff.
Probably just a wing on the shack then. That makes sense. Oh my god, there's like 8 pigs here.
Okay.
Hey, Crumb, have you been feeding the chickens yet?
I haven't been able to. So I don't have any grain.
So let's see, we're gonna need lime, weak tannin, strong tannin,
Salt.
salt.
Yeah, because you need to salt, and then salt, cure, and soak the hides.
Hold on, let me.
We have hides.
No, we have pelts. Yeah.
So those aren't going to make leather?
Nope. So you require, prepared hide is where you get the weak tannin, then you get the scraped
So let's
hide.
see, hold on, I'm gonna read this step for step. After you've obtained some raw hide, seal them in a barrel of lime or diluted borax for 24 hours. Step 2, remove the now soaked hide and craft them in the grid with a knife to get scraped hide. Step 3, seal the scraped hide in a barrel of weak tannin for 4 days. Step 4, remove prepared hide from the weak tannin and place them in a barrel of strong tannin for 4.5 days. After that time, the hide will turn into leather with larger hides yielding more pieces.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mention anything about
Oh, okay,
salt.
okay. So You salt the hide to make it last longer.
So for processing, we don't need to process. But they
Yeah,
last
okay.
like 2 weeks.
I misread that. That's
Hide's 10 days, so it's not bad.
Well, that's also why I read it out again, so we all could hear the step by step.
But yeah, we still need to find the line.
Got 45 feet on it.
Ooh, okay.
Well, okay, for the most part, we can get lime by grinding up stuff like shells, which is why I tell people to keep an eye out for that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, I think there's... Let me look. I know there's other ways.
I don't think I've seen a shell yet in this game.
I've seen a few of them. We picked them up. I know we have some somewhere.
Let's see. Lime water. Lime. Wait! Do we know where any limestone is? Let's see. Limestone, chalk, white marble, pink marble, green
crash?
marble. Astro, what happened?
I think he crashed. Well, I have 2 lime. Because I found a shell in one of the chests.
Yeah, well, I don't think I put that there, but I did
Oh, that
remember
was
grabbing
me.
it at some point. Oh, Crumb, in your cook house, you're also probably going to want a barrel in there as well.
Yeah.
Just for ease of access to water. That is an infinite water source.
Yeah. No, that was the idea.
Do you have a barrel?
Well, no, I've got a barrel that has rot in it. I'm not removing the rot because I want to turn that into compost.
Yeah.
Did you crash?
No, the internet went down.
Well, I mean, that's more or less a crash.
Yeah.
I just put my phone on data. I was about to message in Discord. Like, what the hell?
Sounds
Oh,
about
man.
right.
This piggy. I just let that baby pig grow up.
Okay.
So, is there flint veins or just loose flint?
It's all loose flint.
Technically there are flint veins, but you don't need a pickaxe for any of it. Plus, well, we should have plenty of flint for the moment.
Yeah. No, that was just curious because I saw like 8 bits. I was like, doesn't that mean
Well-
there's a vein here?
You can find rocks with flint in it, and you can pick the flint out without destroying the rock, but I've never seen one of those.
I just saw like a section where it was just 8 flint bit. Like,
Crumb,
these are
you got a
technically
bunch
not
of
water.
dried grass on you?
No.
I need some for the pit kiln to fire a pickaxe mold, since apparently I didn't make that, but I could have swore I did.
Do you need the mold for your first pick?
The first pick we found, and I could have swore I made a second, because I'm going to want to make more picks, just so when the first one breaks.
If it were me, I could tell you what would happen to me. I'd have been like, I need a pick mold. Saw the pick, like, oh, obviously I already have this. I have a pick.
I mean, my mind might have gone there, I'm not going to lie, it could have very well done that.
Brains are like that.
Very much so, yes.
Especially when most of us suffer from ADHD.
Or are tired.
Or it's just ADHD is overdiagnosed, and that's just how brains work.
Yeah. Well, no, like in regards to it, is likely that I do. It's not fully diagnosed. It's just everything lines up way too perfectly. Anyways, I was going to ask if I could.
Skull log back on.
Nice.
I
was gonna.
So, what do I need to do for these hides? The first step,
Well, we have lime.
We don't have enough to make lime water.
Hold on. So lime water. No, it's 1 liter of water for every lime makes 1 liter of lime water.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full barrel. We're gonna need more lime.
Yeah. like lime? Would you like some
Quick lime is a good way to get,
Or-
I think, like, early game concrete.
Alright, there's a bunch of red meat in here for you, man.
Excellent. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, so I need that. I need mushrooms. No, I'm not going to use those because those are bad for you.
Go in there.
That.
Yeah, we need another one of these for, or some place to store them.
Store what?
I guess. Oh, we have another one. I guess we'll start using this for mushrooms, because the mushrooms kind of come in big waves. We actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also, I think I already mentioned this, but make sure you keep an eye on the, an eye on what mushrooms you grab, Astral. Because some of them are, poisonous.
Yeah.
Look, that's just a secret treat.
A secret what?
Secret treat.
Well, I just tried lighting this on fire. I'm sitting here going, why isn't this lighting on fire? I look down and wait, there's no firewood.
I vote we give him all the secret treats.
It's called spice.
No, it's called idiocy.
Also, Skull, I don't know if you were here, but somehow I never made a pickaxe mold, even though I could swear I did. But now that's currently cooking in a pit kiln.
I was here for the conversation, but I have myself muted because I'm currently eating and nobody wants to hear me chewing.
Fair enough.
There's a whole
Okay.
category for that. What thing?
Mm.
Right, I have 41 carrots. What am I doing?
Carrot meat stew? Carrot meat berries?
Definitely gonna try that.
I was hungry.
Yeah, no, same. No, I didn't want to put that. I wanted to get... No, I want...
Okay, Crumb, real quick. What
God damn
would...
it, guys! You'll never guess what I found again.
What'd you find?
Run.
I...
Again.
Crumb, what would do you want your... the wall of your place to be?
I grabbed some
Just using
boards
pine.
as an idea. I was just using pine.
Okay, I can make more pine planks if you want to use that. It's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Pine
do.
logs on the corner, so what you do...
That's what I did, actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Well, yeah, no, like I think using the logs as corner pieces is just a good idea to put down, but having proper walls like plank walls is more what I was asking about.
Also, leave window holes.
yeah, that's the idea. I was... Actually, that's right. Now I remember what I was going to ask. Where'd they go? I was going to ask something, and then my thing disappeared. Okay, wonderful. Nice. My knives.
Alright, I've cut down a fucking tree in real life with an axe. It doesn't take this long, Jesus Christ.
I believe you'll get better with better quality axes.
Yeah, it's a stone axe.
Okay, now Crumb,
Yeah.
do you just want the planks placed down for the moment, or do you actually want like pre-placed windows, or do you want to deal with that?
I'll deal with that. I'm trying to remember. I had quartz on me.
Hold
What
up.
happened to it?
Well, I would, before we use quartz for windows, I'd like to use them to make a couple of lanterns. Though we also
Yeah.
need candles. Also, Crumb, I have a gift for you. Well, small gift.
It only took about a third of a stone axe durability to cut down a tree.
Oh, speaking of trees, did you cut down
There.
that,
Dear God. I just cut it down.
no,
it's
did
still
you cut
oak.
down the, not pine, oak tree?
Yeah, I just said it took about a third of the durability.
Okay, Crumb, can I have the bucket back now that you don't need it?
Oh, I was also going to ask you if you wanted to clear quartz.
Anyway, we have quartz and clear quartz. I mean, if we wait forever to like use certain stuff until we have like specific items, it's better just to get more of the stuff later. And
Yeah,
do it
okay.
now.
Hold up.
30 quartz for the windows.
Yay, tree.
Hold on. Astral, toss me at least some of the oak logs, please. Thank you. Since it's going to take a while to get the tannery up, I'm going to use the barrel I have in the blacksmith.
Yeah, I got so much wood from that tree.
Okay, hold on. Take all the oak logs and put them in the plank chest. I'll use them. I also put barrels in there, which I need to... Actually, nope. I put the barrels over here in my personal chest.
There was a barrel. What do you want?
Yeah, I was making barrels earlier.
So where do we want to put the barrels for the... Oh, we're gonna...
For the moment, I'm going to have them in the smithy just until I get the tannery made.
Yeah,
I,
so we want one barrel for weak 10 and one barrel for strong 10.
Well, no, we're going to need 3 barrels. One for weak tannin, one for strong, and one for lime. Which is why I have the 3 right here.
From if you need more clear quartz, I have some on me.
Should probably double up then.
Okay.
Because I occasionally generate some of it.
Oh, is it... So a single source is infinite? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Forgot about that. I'm pretty sure it surprised you.
It did. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Also, hold. I also made more barrels because Okay, Astral, I need to be able to reach the other barrels as well.
So just side by side then?
Yes. Put the spare barrels away for the moment. We only need 3.
He tried stacking on top of each other, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, he put them in like a rectangle.
Doubling up our thing because we need...
Wait, okay, hold on. Don't put them too close to the pit kiln because they will catch fire. They are wood still.
Yeah, I was just turning here. You have a barrel in your bag. That's what happened. Yeah, because like I know we're just gonna need to double this up. Probably want to put a water pit next to these. Although that's not.
Well, I'm going to keep a couple of barrels for smithing. I'm not quite sure what exactly, but it's good to have them. But 3 of these barrels are going to go into a tannery, which you're going to run. But for the moment, this will do.
I was gonna say, yeah, Curtis, you do kind of need to hand a few things over to other people so you're not overrun.
Oh my God. It's 10 for 1. So we probably want to have 10 fucking barrels out to make the 10 in. Because you can make 1 10 in per barrel.
No, it's 110 per liter.
Okay, so we make 5 10 in per barrel.
Okay, hold. Well, remember, we're going to bulk. Hold on. That first barrel is going to be lime. Put it in the second barrel. But
That wasn't...
keep in mind, a full barrel is going to do a good couple pieces of leather, so we're not going to need a whole lot of these to run at once.
Well,
not unless you want a
stock...
huge amount of leather.
We can stock up on tannin. Like,
Okay, so so 5. That makes sense.
It's 10 liters per 1 log to make weak tannin.
Okay.
So at some point,
It's
gonna
10
work better
tannin,
overall.
it's 10 weak tannin makes one strong tannin.
Yeah.
So that all right there is 1 strong tannin after it's...
Well, no. Okay. First, these 2 barrels that are currently working, they're going to make weak tannin. Then we need to put 5 more in, seal it again to make strong tannin. This one at the end is going to be strong tannin. The one in the middle is going to be weak tannin.
Yeah, I'm saying it's 10 to 1, so we might want to have just 2 logs that are just making weak tannin for the leather process.
Well, I don't know if you can move the tannin, so it'd just be easier to... The barrel that you make the tannin in is where the leather's going to go.
I'm saying just do 1 more barrel down, and then we'll just... 2 barrels will make strong tannin, because it's 10 to 1. This will make 5 weak, and then 2 of these make 1 strong.
Well, we only need one barrel of strong tannin to be able to finish off the whole tanning process.
Yeah, I was saying, but it's 2 barrels of weak tannin to make a singular strong.
No, okay. You can't pour tannin into... You can't pour 2 weak tannin to make strong tannin. You have to reuse... You have to put another 5 in to make strong tannin.
Can't you pull it out of the bucket? Because it should be...
Yeah, okay, no. The process is five make weak tenon.
So,
then you need to put 5 more.
I'm talking about closing a production, increasing a production low point,
We're,
doubling it up to speed because that's gonna be a major joke.
okay, for the moment, we're not in high demand of leather, so these 3 barrels will be enough. When your tenor goes up, I'll make sure you have plenty of barrels. Okay.
No, yeah, I was just saying, just like 2, because it's like 2.
There we go.
Probably learn how to do it correctly. first of
Alrighty.
all.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah.
This small setup is perfect for learning how to do it correctly. Then you can upscale.
So we have to move the weak tenon to make the strong tenon anyway.
No.
The
The tenon
listen,
stays
listen.
in, and you just soak
Listen,
more
stop,
wood
stop,
to make
stop.
it.
Please listen. Please just let me finish. So it takes 10 liters. I thought something grabbed me with my arms. Fucking give me hooked. 10 liters of weak tenon to make in a log to make a strong tenon. You can only so it's 50 liters in here,
I don't want
which
to be
means
up
there'll be 10 liters of weak tenon in here, and then we can only put 4 wood in to make more weak tenon.
No, we should be able to put 5 in to make another.
No, there will only be 40 liters of water and 10 liters of weak tenon.
Well, that is the process. You do lose some stuff as you go along,
Yeah,
but it
it'd
should
better
be
to
enough.
It would be better to bucket the weak tenon out into another separate barrel for the strong tenon.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
Yeah, just a blank, just a barrel to put the weak tenon into. Make the strong
There,
tenon.
you got a barrel for weak tenon to make strong tenon.
Is it nighttime or is it just?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's nighttime.
It's 22. We should go to bed.
Yeah.
It's both. You did look cool though, this one.
I was supposed to order food.
So yeah, I'm like looking at the food by the way, Tom. But
Yep.
there's like a lot more spaceship room like by itself.
I know.
It's way more filling.
So great. It's raining really hard.
Yeah, which is
Hey, I
odd.
don't have
It's,
to water anything.
okay, hold on, real quick. Skull, do you have any more granite?
I think so. Let me try. Not much, but
Did you put most of it away?
no, I used it all.
Oh, have you been making?
I ran out of the granite sand work, but
Wait, can you crush granite stone to granite sand?
I bet there's a blue blue.
do you want blue clay too?
Yeah, I'll
Blue
take
clay,
blue
yes.
clay.
Maybe roasted.
Okay, hold on. Have you been doing the chert then, or no?
Yeah, that's what. What you see, that pile over there is what I've been doing.
How much chert stone do you have on you, or did you put it away?
29 on me.
Give it to me. I can make more chert block with it.
Get it out of my inventory.
Thank you. I'm also going to check the storage for more chert, because my building is going to be made out of stone, because, well, it is the area where most of the stuff's being fired.
You did finish off the
Astral. You saw the frame of the building?
It's the one section of the kitchen. So,
Well, this is technically the kitchen, but also it's
it's a little small.
you don't need that much.
The kitchen Nintendo works.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We
You're
can
gonna need
start
a
with a
bigger
small
eventually.
kitchen.
Well, no, that's not a kitchen. The kitchen's gonna be behind a counter out here.
Okay, so
No, that's a mill. Because I'm prepping a building to be able to put up a windmill later.
so we're trying to grab it.
Yes.
We're gonna blow it all up.
No, why?
Windmills are highly explosive.
I'm pretty sure they're not in the game.
I know. That's being mecca.
I was about to say, he's just
Technically,
fucking
it's
with
not the
you.
windmill that's highly explosive, it's the grain silo.
Yeah. Well, windmills are still too. They're pretty okay.
Yeah, they don't do it as often though, because usually don't store the shit.
Well, actually, they exploded more than grain silos. price, but it had a better mixture for the dust explosion. Because it's very dusty. It's explosions.
Yeah, flower explosions are interesting.
It's honestly not even just flowers, it's dust. Dust is
They had a
terrible.
they had a grain silo explosion that was caught on video that had a mushroom cloud.
Oh yeah, no, that was epic. I've seen that one.
Oh yeah, we need more crock pops, don't we?
Yeah, when you're
I'll be working on that shortly.
yeah, apparently the constructed
because of
force
that.
from that was apparently more powerful than the Moab.
God, yeah, look at the street.
Yeah, no, the pines. Oh, wait, we got more over here. Oh, we got two more over here. Birch and
Yeah, we
pine.
need to also start doing the filling up the firewood shaft, too.
Yeah, no, that was my plan.
Yeah, stop planting trees in the middle of the pathway, by the way.
I'm not planting them anymore.
I'm pretty sure they're going to put around. So, do you want to start laying down with these logs the walls through?
If you want to do pine, yeah.
These pine spikes and then the planks go further than the logs.
I would, for the moment, let's stick to the logs, just so the planks can be used in other stuff. Also, Crumb, what do you need to make more fire clay?
Fire clay? I just need clay.
Just clay in general?
Yeah, just red or blue.
Okay, then. Stop. Oh wait, no, that's Astral. There you are, Crumb.
Yeah, I was dumping in some of those logs. Can you put the bucket that comes up?
I need flax. I need flax twine to make more, make a bucket. Crumb.
Okay.
It's a weird thing, isn't it? Because rope would be a better crafting.
Actually, hold on. Let me look that up.
Video games have weird
Anachronisms, yeah.
Oh shit, Tony.
Wait, hold on. I can make it using rope. A coil of rope.
Hey,
So I need
Tony's not
cattails.
here.
Yeah, Mike, I found some onions right behind the phone.
Thank you, Crumb.
Okay.
Nice. Well, that reminds me.
So,
I'm busy feeding the never-ending demand for copper.
probably will the sieve.
Well, I haven't been able to go out to get more copper because other stuff has demanded my attention.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up the sieve real quick.
Because the sieve process is faster. Let me wait for you.
We still need string for that, which is why I haven't really brought it up.
It's specific. It's a crafting thing. It's used to make parchment.
So it's only 5. Oh, it makes parchment.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do have to drive it. So it's really
And also, it makes linen.
Wait, what?
Probably from
Yeah,
flax, I take it.
You put
you put wet materials in there, it's probably dry out.
yeah, it's basically what it is.
What are you guys talking about?
The sieve.
The sieve.
It's used to make tape. It's used to make paper.
Hey, look, there's wolves out there.
Astral,
They say,
you know what
I'm
to
gonna
do.
eat you.
Yeah.
Astral, they've come to fight again.
I've come to make a deal!
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, is it the wolves?
Astral, I have come for your tasty,
I
legs.
certainly add to the meat stew.
No! Those are my tasty legs!
Okay.
Okay, I've got one full stack for the charcoal pit.
Hey, by the time they get them, they won't be attached to you anymore. It's okay.
I mean, that's a fair point. Okay, Crumb, do we have any more food to make?
Yes, but it's down. I have some of it's down in the cellar.
There's a pot of soup on.
Yeah, just make sure there's at least like a small amount that's like ready available, and then store the rest.
You can
Always
pull,
working
you can pull
on
out of it. You can pull right out of the cookie pot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just tell you, that's for his sake, because he can control what food is being eaten, what's not being
Oh,
eaten.
Crumb,
by doing that.
Crumb, by the way.
Otherwise, you'll have.
Oh, perfect.
you'll have
Is that
little
all the
racks
clay?
inside your
I can
fucking
use.
car.
I can combine both red and.
That's all the clay I've got. I'll need to go out and get more, which will happen.
I'm fine.
Fucking hell, Crom!
I need to know what happened.
You do not pay a lick of attention.
No, I don't. You know this.
What did he do?
He went to give me fire clay and stood in a cooking pot that was lit.
That is pretty funny.
Apparently he wants to add himself to the ingredients.
Hey, every cook adds a little bit of himself to every meal. I just wanted to take it literally.
Oh.
We're the cannibal party now.
You're not good enough cook yet for that.
Well, this isn't RimWorld either.
What, Conan?
Oh yeah.
You do that, Conan.
Oh yeah.
You could accidentally, Conan.
You can also eat yourself.
Accidentally, you might point out.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've had roasted meat.
Crom.
Yeah.
Where? I've got something else for you, and you're gonna like this. Okay, no, hold on. Before you run off, quick note on how that works. You put firewood in it, you light the firewood, you wait till it goes out, then you use the heat that is in the clay to cook the bread.
And you have to monitor the bread so it doesn't burn.
Yes, that too. Now, before anyone else demands my attention, I'm going out to get clay. Yeah, I might as well go get clay.
Yeah, no, most of the attention, by the way, is just to mention. Don't want it.
I mean,
You used to solo play.
until oh yeah, I'm also used to solo play, but until Skull's done sifting through everything we have here, I'm going to be getting clay. Once Skull's clear, I figure I'd send him out to get more clay when we need it.
You want me to navigate?
I've got a good source of clay marked down for the moment.
Like I said, you want me to navigate?
I'm good.
He'll get you lost.
I'll get you never there.
Hey, Astral, if you want to go out on a small adventure, we can go hunt down shells.
I have not seen any shells these days here. In my first game, I started on the ocean.
I was gonna say shells appear often near big bodies of water, which we have a few, but it's never a guarantee that they'll spawn.
Yeah, I think I collected like 2 shells so far.
It's like a pretty good spot.
Wait, do you have the shells on you?
They also
It's been a while.
They also might start posting specific
That I don't know, but I do know I have seen plenty of shells near big bodies of water.
I mean, you can probably search from underwater.
Yeah, they probably underwater too.
The biggest body of water is to the northeast past the trader. And
Problem is, I think
Actually, no, the biggest one is literally direct east.
well,
That's where the bottom of it is.
well,
There's also
yeah.
one to the south that's
it's
pretty
the same
big.
One. The one to the east, northeast is way bigger.
Well, no, the bottom part of it is at the east.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, it wraps around us all the way to our north.
I know. I'm looking at the map. We also have the big one direct south,
Yeah, that's a lake. The
and
other
then northwest.
Wait, where did I put my fox blade?
Okay, what am I looking for? I was trying to hold on.
You know, the in-game music is not bad.
No, it's not. And I do enjoy that.
The ambience.
Well,
Background
just the music.
Yeah, the background music more than ambiance. Ambiance is everything else.
Well, the rain does sound nice.
It does. Until it drones on for 5 hours straight.
For 4 months.
Yeah, or 4 months. Also, I did get around to watching Raptor's current last video on Vintage Story. I'm sure it's not going to be the last.
Oh,
Well, I think it is for that playthrough.
Well, yeah, no. That playthrough's done, but I doubt it's going to be the only playthrough Raptor does.
I mean, he did lose a decent amount of his players after about the first day, but although I think that's mostly because all of not Soviet Womble,
Remy.
Remy's guys all left.
I found a
And
spring,
he wasn't
guys.
there.
Guys, I found a spring.
Do not
A
jump in
spring?
it, you will die.
It's coming. There's water coming out of the side of this hill.
Oh, that's safe. You can go into that. I thought you meant like a hot spring, because there are very hot water areas, and they will kill you once you
Oh,
step in.
He's seen the videos. He knows not to get in those. He
Oh, I
might do
know,
it
no
anyway,
shit.
but
All right, Crumb, come check this out over here real quick.
Where are you? I see you, hold
I'm
on.
by the farm. I'm laying down the bases for our new wall. 'Cause we-
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, look. I'm gonna take that birch there. I'm gonna turn it into firewood.
All right, so you
Hold
see
on.
that? You see that?
let me do something
thing on
before
the-
you do that.
So you see that thing in behind over that way? There's a pillar, and then it goes behind the lake that we've got our stuff in.
Yeah, I see that.
Can you break the? Can you have the pickaxe on you? Don't you?
I
Making
don't know.
Yeah, I'm making
No,
stick.
Crimson, you got the pick, don't you?
I do. I intend to go mining after I get a good chunk of clay. Why? What do you
When
need?
cut it down, I'm removing some branches for making the sticks.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Astral, I had something for you.
Yo.
Stand in front of me, please.
Another facial?
No,
He started answering legitimately, didn't realize what you said, and stopped.
I mean, you did throw them in my face, so I'm gonna go with yes.
it's more like throwing stabbies in your face.
By the way, we were both surprised when we couldn't stab each other. It's like, oh yeah, there's no PvP.
You can throw rocks at each other still.
You can throw spears at each other. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, yeah,
the
because
rocks
when the fire's
makes
turned off.
noise.
All right.
Yeah, I figure we might use this as like, I'm expanding this around the lake, the pond behind us.
Okay.
So this will probably be like the storage area. over
Okay,
here.
so real quick, but before we change topic again, Astral, you wanted the pick for something. What was it?
Oh, can you bust some walls over here?
I can. Give me a sec to get back.
Oh, they're church cobblestone too.
Ooh.
Yeah, some
Not
the
that
ruins
bad.
around us are all church cobblestone. There's some ruins that need to be busted.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, well, I generally don't take from those, mostly for aesthetic reasons.
Well, they're church cobblestone, so
It's also
No.
in the way.
No, I know, but again, I like leaving them up to be a reminder of, yeah, there used to be shit here until a great calamity went, screw that, it's rubble now.
and then we recycled it.
I mean,
because
we
we're
have an
so-
entire city over there to remind us of that.
Do we?
Yeah. There's a trader over there next to like 6 buildings that are destroyed.
Fair enough.
There's also one right over there you can see from here.
Yeah, you can see one.
I'm
By the
gonna
way,
go out on a
You're
little
cooking that meat for
adventure
it. You're
and
cooking that meat for it goes bad, right? Because I did bring back a lot of meat.
I found one of your spears.
Is it just out in the wild?
Yep.
And it happens sometimes. It's not hard to lose them.
True. True.
I'll come with you.
Hey, here, before you go. I have spears for you.
This is why I want to switch to the bow. Because every one of these spears takes an inventory spot.
I mean, the arrows are going to do the same thing.
Well, the arrow stack up to 64.
They do, but you're going to want more than 64.
Oh god, that's a piggy! I thought you were dead!
Oh, they're just sleeping.
I'll put the rest of ours.
Give me a bloody heart attack one
Yeah,
day.
I'm sorry. I wanted to grab more, but I missed.
I'm just gonna lean him against the wall somewhere.
Just put the extra spears in the okay.
Okay. Is there room?
So, we got the old bow in there.
Okay, Astral, where is the ruin?
North of the camp, you'll see the wall.
Yeah, I see.
See the-
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Oh, okay, so, keynote. when breaking down ruins, you don't get the block, you just get the stone type back.
Oh, that's even better.
Not really. I would rather get the block. Well,
You got more shoot for your Smith.
true.
So, hey, Asher, you remember the thing you said, like, why not just dive in the water?
I have no idea. Oh,
I in regards to the game Shell.
oh, I knew that.
I said that.
I was gonna say, that was Skull.
Well, Skull was right.
I mean, it made sense. They should be underwater.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, Crumb. Are you gonna be back anytime soon?
Hopefully.
He's fishing. Kill the fish later in the game.
No. I have a knife. I never get it.
Oh no, it's half. I get 1 week for every 2 fish.
You get through meat.
Think the fish count?
They are meat.
I say I don't think they had the fish tags.
I don't think they've developed have ever fished before.
No, like fish are. Like,
I don't think they've ever actually seen a real fish.
You can eat a
Maybe
tiny
they
fish.
maybe they think they're fake.
Like you can eat a tiny fish, let alone fucking.
Is that like how many people think birds are fake?
They're not fake. They're birds.
Oh god, I've seen a little comic of that.
Yeah. Also, that came around with like drone technology for starters. Like the technology to make the birds drones that didn't fit.
But Chloe's hilarious. Have a good night, Mac.
Also, I was in the military. I definitely not that good.
Yeah, and any of those conspiracy theories just kind of give the government way too much credit.
The specific things, like the CIA, different stuff like that, before they,
Yeah.
My personal favorite is the one they believe around here that the United States government has a satellite that controls the weather.
You wish.
I assure you, they're like, well, that's why there are storms in the middle of the United States. It's like, so you're telling us we made a satellite to control the weather, and instead of destroying our enemies' crops, we decided to destroy ours.
I'll say this. Controlling the weather with a satellite is not be that complicated. All you need is a microwave transmitter or a big wheel. And you just shoot hot energy into the
Yeah, you just need something to
The
excite
main
the
point
eye.
is if we had it,
Not even hot energy, you want to heat up water.
we certainly wouldn't be deploying it against ourselves.
I mean, we have cloud seeding technology. That's an actual thing we have. It's just the problem is that it's not an exact science.
Well,
So-
conceptually, it's like, what, 50%?
It's 50% effective. Yeah, and you have 50% control as well. One of the worst parts is that when you use it, it just creates uncontrollable storms. It's like, hey, we needed rain. Okay, well you basically get the equivalent of Noah's Ark.
They were causing artificial rainfall, which made the desert worse because it didn't the rain was supposed to.
Yep.
Because it was like, yeah, that's like cold water.
And that's the thing too, is that cloud seeding completely and can irrevocably change the entire environment, which would just destroy the world.
If you keep doing it, yes.
Yeah.
But
Like if you do it like one time, yeah, but most purposes.
Well, as soon as you stop seeding, the weather
Yeah.
patterns will go back. So it's not perfect.
But Earth's climate is so
All weather patterns,
yeah.
Talking about weather being weird, you live in a place where we call terrible shit days.
I live in a dip, okay?
Virginia is pretty fucking whacked out weather.
I live in Tornado Alley. Yeah, you live in the bottom part of it though.
Yeah, I didn't say it was better or worse. I just said it was.
I live in the fucking center.
Not really. It's still decent, but yeah.
I destroyed a town next to mine a week ago.
You did? You said I.
No.
Why'd
the
you
last
do that?
the last tornado that hit Arkansas destroyed the town
I know. I did.
right
that.
next to mine.
You did say I.
You said I just want the town. I was right.
Like, Astral and I had the exact same thoughts. Like, why would you do that?
I didn't pay the taxes. So I sanatoriated from another town. Yes, that was
Oh,
it.
that's interesting. If your axe breaks wood, let's put wood down. You still break some of the wood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that. Okay, where are you, Astral?
Turn around if you want for the
Hey, Carl, where are you at?
Northeast of the base. I've been swimming around gathering shells. Why?
Alright, well, I'm putting something in your, storage area.
for something like this.
Give
I can only store one
me
thing,
2 stacks of pine if you have it.
That's all the wood I just
Oh. Thank you. I'm going to make a proper fence for the chicken, then move them a bit further away. Because they're not. I don't think.
The walls, so hold off until I expand the wall things.
Okay, how's this? How's this? I'll give you back a set, and then I'll make. Well, the pen is probably going to be right next to the smithy, just because moving the chickens is a right pain in the ass.
Oh, what you do for that is you set up a path, a temporary path, to the new pen, and then you chase them down. So you just have one big pen.
So, Crumb, do you want the chicken pen next to your?
I want to keep it there for now.
I am expanding the walls.
I want to move the chickens though, so they don't freak out every time we walk by.
Oh yeah, no, that we'll have to do that. That's,
Yeah. So, do you want the chickens near the kitchen, or do you care if I put it like say on the opposite side of where the black?
I'm just want to put that in.
it's got a good spot for it.
Out. Show me, Astral. Not a bad spot.
I'm going to be outside of the wall.
I don't know what.
You just run a weird fence.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that, but first I need to make the fence to be able to corral them over.
Anyway, extra storage container in your,
Don't come over here.
storage container area.
You know what would be great? If we had enough copper. This is not meant to get, but if we had enough copper, just get a copper axe. It's better to sell.
Yes.
Okay, hold up.
Gifts for you, Crypto.
Give me a sec. Thank you. I got him.
Do you need church stone still?
Yes, my walls are far from finished. Thank you.
I have returned. I'm now going to make lime.
Crumb, hold
Hey,
up.
hold on.
Before you do that, I got something. I got something for you.
Hey, a trigger.
I'm going to need more firefly.
Okay. Oh wait, I
Wait,
don't have the.
check your food storage.
Is it filled with berries?
No, just go there.
No, just go. Oh, that's where I put my fox blade.
I'm not sure what you're.
That's not food storage. That's food making.
Okay, well
Oh, you mean the cellar?
I'm here to grind up stuff, so I gotta get this up in.
Does anyone have a singular stick?
I believe I do. I have 3.
Just give me. I just need one.
Well, you're getting 3.
Fair
I
enough.
just grabbed the rest of our sticks.
Okay, hold on. Astral, don't go anywhere.
I will be right back. My pizza's about to arrive.
I only need 1. When you're getting 3, because I don't need 1.
I just mapped like 3 assets here.
Okay, you use the stone and flint first. Save the copper for afterwards, because the copper is because we don't have a whole lot of it. So use that wisely.
It does a pretty good job.
Anyway, apparently I acquired a pot
A pot?
that you can store stuff in. I put it in the storage area.
Oh, storage
I think
vessel.
that's mostly for raw ingredients.
Well, raw and
I
cooking.
mean, you do want to store some of your raw ingredients too in the cellar.
In the kitchen.
No, you want to store them in the cellar too because they go bad too.
Did you want to pick out these things entirely to get the dirt? You left the stuff for that, though.
No, I took out what was in the way, just cover over them, because it doesn't give a whole lot of trick to begin with.
I don't have a shovel to get the rest of my dirt back, so I'll deal with it later.
Wait, hold on. Well, we're going to want to deal with it later, because it's starting to get late, but I don't have much of a shovel left, but you can use what's left on that.
It might be enough to get rid of, pick up all the dirt over here. But we'll do that after.
God, the fucking holes.
What holes?
The holes in the pathway.
Well, I don't have enough rock.
Because I can't see them because of the berry bushes. So visible.
Well, if you're in the holes, you're not getting lost in the berry bushes at least.
It's pretty lost in the berry bushes.
See, he fell in a different hole. One that I'm not responsible for.
Oh, Crumb, are you there?
So will the
Okay.
top off these when they're done?
Just a heads up, I did give the chickens some grain I did get, and it seems to have put them this. Oh, Astral, you can go ahead and carve those.
They died? So
Apparently.
It's been 3 years and they live.
And you feed them and they died. Why'd you break it down?
Because the pen's moving, it's not going to be.
Well, I guess not to worry about the next thing while we're doing the pen now.
Well, we were going to let go the path down.
Wait, hold on, Skull, I think you accidentally picked up a
No,
hen
it's
box.
laying over there. On the ground over there.
Oh. No, not fence. Hen box.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Thank you. Crumb,
Yep.
Astral, stop whatever you're doing. It's time to go to sleep, because it is dark.
Okay, so it's not really good.
You're not pulling in the right direction for that.
You're not even close to the bed house, so that doesn't even count.
Oh, he's right there.
I was going there when
You were still in the current cookhouse. I don't want to hear it.
Just leave him alone. He's busy being asshole diaper right now.
that was cool.
Okay, then if you weren't in the current cookhouse, then you were in the storage. So I saw 2 name tags that weren't near the.
I am.
Well,
Why?
you should have mentioned you needed food. I would have let you eat before we went to bed.
I am gonna die instantly from it.
The left cooking fire stuff.
Yeah, I need, Yep.
I had food in my inventory. I just didn't eat it before I went to bed.
Alright, so I have 12 lime, by the way.
Okay, give me a sec.
Did you make the other bucket with the rope yet?
I don't have rope.
There's one rope, 2, 3.
I need 1 coil rope. So let's see, let's just see, 1 liter of.
6 cattail.
No, I'm looking at the lime. So 1 liter of water needs 1 lime to turn into 1 liter of lime water. So that's what, 50 lime?
That'd be about 50 lime, yeah.
How much do you have, Crumb?
I
I have 12 on me, and I think I have another 3.
Not quite enough, but we can at least put it in the barrel for the moment. Can't seal the barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, have you said fuel?
Anyway, Trump, if you bend down.
I just need one
Not yet.
set of...
You know, at some point, I'd like you to react to having it, not keep putting it off.
What?
React to having what?
I literally got that feel present in there, and you're like, I don't feel like getting around to it. It's like someone giving you a gift. It's in the cellar.
Oh.
It's like, and then like 5 months later, it's like, hey, what'd you get? You're like my gift. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, nice.
I put the chest, I put the rope in the big piece of chest.
The big chest in the smithy?
Wait, it's not that hard to make the,
Yeah, you can put 12 things in there, so. I think it's mainly meant for grain.
Yeah, the vessels are mostly meant for grain because grain will keep longest in them.
like, wait, I'll just take the bucket.
Yeah, it's got a thing that says, vegetable 0.
I was say, you should have the plank, so yeah, you can make
Grain
that.
is 0.13, so that's probably the best. Also, Trump, you know you left both doors open.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't do the cellar thing if the doors are open.
Again, one thing that we don't have access to.
Trying to free up some space in his work area by climbing on top of his things.
Yeah, we don't have access to potash.
Powder?
It requires sylvite,
Yeah, that's...
Which can be found by the halite deposit.
Yeah, that, I believe is when we get to the iron stage.
probably.
I think halite's a type of iron.
Halite's a rock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like I'm taking the rest up with my
It
hands.
doesn't mean you can't get my items on it, but a lot of ramen is stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, Crimson, you have more room again.
What'd you do?
Can't wait until I get more.
I got rid of the dirt.
Was there dirt in there?
Yeah, the giant pile of dirt I had laying in your area.
Oh, yeah, that. Thank you. I forgot you had done that.
You just thought it was a wall, didn't you?
Kind of. It was sitting there for so long that I forgot it was not meant to be there.
You just assumed it was part of the building.
Honestly, at that point, yeah.
I mean, now you can use the space to put stuff.
Alright, so do I put the leather in the bucket?
No, we need to stick it in lime first, but we don't have enough. We need to stick it in lime water, but we don't have enough lime to make lime water yet.
How much lime water can
I only have 12 lime, and I need another 38, which means about 38 shells.
This is making strong. This is making...
Okay, that's what I was... Okay, hold on. How much lime do you have on you?
Tossed it in the barrel.
Nope.
Yeah, you want to get rid of it down to down.
Give me a sec.
The wall has been relocated. The dirt has been relocated. panning
Look what I
down the
did.
net.
Oh, for fuck's only you could do that.
No, I'll try to say ahead of
Okay, no, okay, it's the sprint button to dump.
It instantly turns it into lime water.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You just have to dilute. I mean, it's not like it takes fucking 3 years to fucking mix water together.
It doesn't have the process. So, how much time is that?
No, I'm glad that's not the case, because otherwise we'd have to take like one real in-game day to fucking make Kool-Aid in this game.
Hold on, let's
Every
see.
6 liters makes 1 soap.
So you can make one. Put one large in. Then we seal it up and wait for it to go. Yes, these other 2 barrels should be ready by the time that's done. Or they'll be close enough. Well, you also need to skin. Well, you need to use a knife to scrape it before you put it in there as well.
So, scrape it after the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I was like, another 50 involved with more than that.
Anyways, I've got another tree to chop down. Hope I get some out of this.
I know the granite sand definitely produces more copper than the fucking shirt does.
That makes sense.
That's good to know. Which means, if we find a good granite sand area, that'll be something to send you out to go to.
Also, the granite sand also produces quartz.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that's also
that's
good.
actually...
Wait, I had copper.
I
Where
think granite in general is just more valuable than shirt is.
I mean, it is granite. A lot of people do use it for decoration.
Take it for granite?
I made that pun earlier.
I was gonna say, you can't make that pun. Crumb already beat you to it.
Yes, but I like crumbs. I got a reaction.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
the
hold.
action is-
Okay,
We were just silent for you.
well, yeah, we the only reason you got a reaction though is because we were telling you that Crumb already did it. Now,
It's more reaction than he got.
okay,
That is
Skull?
the bad joke.
when you get more copper, put it in the big chest. Also, Crumb, where are you?
Making access. What?
Follow me real quick.
I wonder what chalk sand would give us.
Not sure.
You get some of that just to try it out. Might give us a lot of quartz or something.
I need sticks. Astro, you got sticks? Thank you.
I suspect it'll just give us a lot of pieces of chalk.
Yeah, I got enough food. I actually go. So that's good. We're not out of food stuff. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Okay, Crumb, are you done making?
Yep.
Okay, come to the base entrance. Follow me.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yes, I made you a lot of hen boxes.
Next.
So now we just need a good amount of
Chickens, right?
what?
Is too bad about them chickens? Right?
Oh, I know the god. For a second, I thought they were sleeping because they had eaten. No, they just perished.
What's the food spoiler?
Maybe they died of excitement.
That's what I was about to say.
We haven't we haven't eaten for 2 months.
It's just like Gordon Ramsay in the background right before he dies. Finally, it's really fucking.
Or that's a
Yeah, no, it's an actual thing.
Have you ever seen the back and forth between it's Gordon Ramsay and
James May?
no, it's this Asian guy.
Oh,
It's an
Uncle
Asian
Roger?
comedian. Yeah, I think it's Uncle Roger.
yeah,
Yeah, he basically constantly hammers about how he makes his Korean food. And apparently he sent his Asian food. I guess he sent the other guy a wok for Christmas.
Yeah, apparently Gordon Ramsay actually has a very good sense of humor.
Apparently, though, Ricky apparently sent him his favorite salt, which I guess Gordon Ramsay hates it.
Oh. But he sent him Gordon's favorite salt. So I wouldn't be surprised.
No, he sent him the salt that like almost everybody hates it. Super cheap and low quality.
MSG.
Yeah. He
Flavor
sent him,
enhancer.
he sent him like 6 pounds of it, apparently.
To be fair,
God.
Gordon Ramsay would have no problem with MSG. It's pretty normal salt.
Oh, he apparently hates it though. But apparently people who sent him, he had to get it sent to him. Apparently after that, the next Ramsay sent him like 12 fucking like Asian style pans.
Yeah, I don't think that's Uncle Roger. That sounds like one of the Iron Chefs.
No, it's because he basically kept complaining to he kept telling the Ramsay that he needs to not cook frying pan. He has to use a wok. So his response was to send him a wok. Which apparently he went out of his way and had a special Gordon Ramsay wok made.
Actually, that sounds like a good person.
Oh, that's both petty and glorious.
Well, a wok is a perfectly fine pan. I doubt Gordon Ramsay would say, oh, cool, okay.
It's apparently just didn't have one. He mostly uses his
Hey,
own
Chris,
product.
have you seen the bones? I thought we had a whole bunch.
We do. Why?
Because I'm starting to grind them up to turn into bone meal.
Well, if you want, you can do what I'm doing.
Oh, you're grinding them up right now?
Mm-hmm. I'm saving 2 for the recursive bow, though.
I just needed the ones that you already ground are what I needed, so I'm fertilizing.
Well, no, okay, now keep in mind that will only fertilize primarily the P nutrient in the ground,
I'm aware.
along with a little bit of the N.
That would be phosphorus and nitrogen.
Yep. The thing is that potash is the only one that does potassium. Okay.
I got to be finding the banana anytime soon.
Hey, just remember, is if you eat 40,000 bananas in 1 hour, you will die of radiation.
Ah, yes, the radiation will kill you.
I'm pretty sure if you eat 20,000 bananas in 1 hour, you'll just explode.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, that was the whole point of the badger joke. Oh yes, the radiation would kill you.
On the other hand, if you ate 40,000, if you were able to eat 40,000 bananas in 1 hour, probably wouldn't. The amount of radiation came probably wouldn't affect you. It'd be that big.
If you can survive that, you got a point.
That's
Also-
some anime level eating right there.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
like you have to be pretty fucking big to be able to eat that many bananas in an hour.
Crumb, did you turn the red clay I gave you to fire clay yet?
Yeah, I think it actually ended up in one of the crates.
I'll take a look. I was say, I'll take a look once I'm done here.
You weren't fucking around with that chicken food.
I wanted it to be nice and big because we're gonna have plenty of poultry at some point. Plus, I may have overmade the hen boxes by making 21.
Can you put a fence on the opposite side?
What?
Offense gate.